Hello and welcome everyone to our semifinals round one. I am joined by the amazing Party Pineapple. What is going on, brother? How are you doing?
Yo, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, chat? Yo, happy, excited to be here. We got the semifinals going on. We got a stacked bracket today. Hope everyone's doing well. What's going on, Fluffy?
Man, not much. I'm excited to be here. And that's exactly right. We have a stacked bracket. These are the best of the best competing today, and man, I am super excited about this bracket. We have some casters from here at Evasion. We've got part of the Evasion comp team. We've got Sherpas. We've got a lot going on in this bracket. I'm excited. Go ahead and tell the people who they're going to be seeing today.
Oh yeah, we got a stacked lineup. Like we've been saying, we got a little bit of everything. Sherpas. We got awesome contestants, people that put points on the board. We got PvE going on as well. But for the teams starting off, we got Team Flowmore, we got Claymore Plays, and Florence, two of my buddies, and they're joined by BattleMod Damien. These guys are awesome players, awesome people as well. You guys should go definitely check them out. I highly recommend them. On second, we got the Sherpas with Red 7 and Takales over with Bolts 3131 with their BattleMod as well. These guys are awesome players as well. These guys do the Sherpa thing. They know what they're doing with the game. They know their stuff, and they're awesome creators as well. You definitely go check them out if you guys haven't already. And again, guys, go check out the battle mods as well as we're going through. And go say hi. They're the point of contact during things. We got Malding Balding as well for the third team coming in with Deadly Silent TV and Taste FPS. These guys are amazing players as well. These guys know how to put points on the board, and go check them out as well as their channels. We got Tweak and Kippen Bro finishing up with the fourth spot, last but definitely not least for the lineup today. Guys, if you don't know them already, please go say hi and go check them out, as they honestly, they dominated yesterday, so I'm super excited for today, man. So we got the semifinals. The winner and the runner-up go on to the championship round. You excited, Fluffy?
Yep. I'm ecstatic right now, and exactly like what you were saying, Tweak and Kippen Bro are going to be joined with their battle mod Dunk, and they are the ones I kind of like. Realistically, they're the ones you got to watch out for right now. They had one of the highest scores that we've had in the competition, and realistically, if they had extracted together more, they would have had the highest score across the entire duo platform for NA and EU. It was just those team extracts yesterday kind of hurt them and let them down, but they made up for it in kills, and that's what I'm expecting to see from them today. But we can't count out Claymore Plays and Florence. They are both great competitors also. All of this entire lineup is just stacked with some of the best players in EU Tarkov.
For sure.
Now, also want to make sure everybody knows we will be back tomorrow at the exact same time for Group B, which is going to be Breaking Haze, Walker and Iron Fist, Philbo and Epsy, Haynes and Big D, my friend, which is interesting because, you know, Walker, Iron Fist, and Philbo all make up the greatest team in Italy, I believe is what it is, whereas Walker and Iron Fist are just 2/3. I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow, so make sure everybody tunes in for that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rules for today and see what we've got going on. So in our rules today, party, just like we've had, if you're new here, we're going to go ahead and refresh it for you, let everybody know exactly what's happening. Teams will have 3 hours to find the task items, complete the quest outlined below. They will gain points by completing these tasks, quests, killing PMCs and scavs. They get points for doing it all. Let the murder commence in Tarkov. Every map needs to be ran before a map can be repeated, and no map can be ran back to back. So that's where the strategy starts to come in play. What map are they going to choose? What is their rotation? That's one of the things I'm most looking forward to today, is how these teams plan out their maps afterwards. When the timer stops, so does the competition, regardless if the PMCs have extracted or not. Each team will have an Invasion battle mod, which we went over and we shot. Battle mods, honestly, can we get some love in the chat for the battle mods? They do so much. So everybody show them some love. They make it happen. They track points, and they are their point of contact for any questions. So, like we said, specific teams can only claim one of each specific task item, so they can't stack those. Streamers can wear any loadout they choose and any weapons. Reap IRs, Flurs, T7s not allowed, and grenade launchers or run-throughs both not allowed. No GLs. We had that was a big contention in the NAs, but you know, hey, GLs, they're in the game. So, but removed for this to make the competitiveness a little bit more. Points, task items, 10 points per team. Quests, 25 points each. PMC kills, no tag, 3 points. PMCs with a kill, or with the tag, 5 points. Scav, Raiders, and boss kills each count as 1 point, and the team extraction is 10 points. It's one of the bigger point items, so it's very important that these teams get out together, and we've seen big swings over and over. Absolutely. Based off of the team extracts. So quest teams survive all maps in a row, so completing the guide. Kill 15 scav boss / guards cumulatively, so they don't have to obviously do that in one raid because it's not possible, so that keeps track over. And then kill 7 PMCs in one raid. We've seen this happen quite often. What I'm extremely looking forward to here, Party Pineapple, is any of the teams today going to complete all 3 quests. I don't know if we've actually seen that at all.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that quite yet, actually. No, not all 3. This would be the time to do it. Semifinals of the championship.
Yep. So it'll be exciting to see if anybody can. We're gonna dub it the Triple Crown of Tarkov. Will anybody get the Triple Crown of Tarkov? So task items, interchange, Aramid, horse statue, shoreline is going to be the aluminum splint and lion statue, or for our friends overseas, aluminium. Labs, dry fuel, and P22 stem. Reserve, set of tools, and an MCB. Woods, sugar, and security rig. Customs, diary, not dairy, and a chainlet, and any streamer item. So the items, I think, are a great way to get a lot of points, but there are only so many that you can get. So it will see what team. It will be interesting to see what teams value making sure they get those items over which teams are just about the kills. All right, so
elusive chainlet.
Yeah, that elusive chainlet. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the action. We've got people spawning in. We're gonna get the timer going as soon as they get started, and we're gonna get right into the action today. Man, Party, this is gonna be good.
Let's get it.
All right, timer is on. Nice. Action has started, Party. Let's go ahead and tune into Malding and Balding, starting with Woods. Party, what do you think about this?
Let's get it. Great start. Woods is honestly a very, very underrated map. I think that people really underutilize it. Lots of opportunities for great loot. These guys are, like they just said, they're going for the sugar, going for their items right off the bat. Sturman is also a very cheeseable boss at this point, so it looks like they can get some easy points on the board, and if they can do that and keep it up throughout the rest of the tourney, these guys will have a solid placement. So looks like we got one going on Overwatch, we got one going down as well. Very solid strategy as well. What do you think?
I really like this strategy. Woods is an interesting map, and if it's maybe it's a map that they're not comfortable with, so they're saying to themselves, hey, let's just get through this map, let's survive it, let's try to get the guide done. Bring in a DVL. I like this. Oh, already getting into it. Deadly Silent. Oh, this is horrible. Look at this fog. How is he seeing anything? Oh! The scav spawned on him!
It's Snog scav just spawned.
Did you kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta love it. Good old spawns. Alright, looks like Deadly actually backed on up, giving Taze an opportunity to take out Sherman. It is super foggy like we said, so we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. If you guys do not know, this rock to Sturman's about 250.
Visibility is terrible.
So if you get right Zerion or you know your drop right, you can get a good opportunity. Oh,
he's gonna move now though, right? He's gonna move now though, right?
He moved left. I need to see that scout spawning on me, just completely fucked me.
It's okay.
There are two types of Woods players as well. We got the ones that are always the Woods mains, you got the ones that try to get it out of the way for the guide.
And what I really like about what we're seeing right here from Malding and Balding is the separation in how they're going to play. You have one that is going to stay up high, get those sniping angles, even with the fog. Try to just give that overwatch and then you have Deadly Silent, he's literally going into everything. He's rushing, he's trying to get kills, he may be looking for items, maybe going to go hit the safe down low here. So I really like this split up and divide, but still be around because you have that overwatch to protect you if it comes down to it.
Honestly,
exactly. Still being able to be present as long as your teammate gets into different situations is a very big thing as a team. With the objective play style that we're going on with the tourneys and evasion and whatnot, we tend to see a lot more of these split play styles to be very efficient with your time. And as we see now, Taze is actually moving down to go meet up with Deadly, which is also another good thing. If Taze were to get a good kill or something like that to protect Deadly, now you have Deadly to confirm the kills and whatnot. Now we have it vice versa. So the HK with the DBL combo is very good. Looks like he's got a player actually he's sighting in on.
I've got to say, you know, Taze has better eyes than I do because I cannot see what he is shooting at. Deadly going ahead and picking up a scav kill over in these bunkhouses.
Sturman is still awake.
SVD? Yep, SVD still firing. Sherman's having a field day.
I'll be very upset with the guys over on Dickhead in a second.
Now, what I'm trying to figure... Okay, I thought for a moment Deadly was getting... Oh, going ahead, Taze getting into it.
Yeah,
did he get the kill?
Engaging them right now. I maybe killed one, hurt the other. I got fall back again.
Push up or not?
Looks like we got a maybe on the first one. Got some solid hits.
No.
Focus on them. You need to kill them quick though. We need to push through.
Yeah. See, there's that split strategy again. Taze knows he can hold his zone. He's got a good advantage. He's going to let Deadly do his thing. He's got a silent HK as well, or an M4, I believe. And he's just going to let him do his thing.
Nope.
The other
Was
players
that not
don't know
Sprats?
it.
Security rig. Streamer.
I think that might have been Sprats. I'm not sure. Do they know that that's a streamer item? That's the question.
Next to you,
It is for Kappa.
No, I think
it is for Kappa, but is Sprats a streamer item is what I don't know. So Sprats is a streamer item.
I maybe killed one, I don't know.
Because I know that we have a couple of items in the Kappa grind that aren't actually streamer items. Because I don't believe the hand axe is a streamer item for anybody, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty
in
sure
that. I'll have to double check.
That's an homage to all the hatchlings. Rip in peace.
Oh, Deadly getting into it over here. I can't tell if this is Sherman and the guards that he's lighting up. Oh, he needs to drop that right. Oh, come on. He is hurt.
Taking hits. And it's like he's taking fire from two of the guards. Or sorry, Sherman and one of the guards.
Give me an update. What's going on, bro?
I'm inside Sturman's building.
How's it going?
So another pack killed a scav. I don't know where from like Dickhead side of thing. I've killed I think one guard. I tanked a headshot as well.
Oh, thank you,
Sturman's by the
Hanzo.
hoods now. The three buildings.
Lost eyes on players. Look out for them maybe pushing in towards you.
Oh, thank you, Brian. I
go.
appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting some clarification about the axe and the sprats.
Not 100% on that.
I appreciate that so much.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Chat.
I did not know that.
Killed one of these players. I need to...
Like we mentioned before,
like
we have not seen somebody get the triple crown. I mean, I might just end up calling it a hat trick, but you know, getting
the
all
hat
three of
trick,
these
triple crown.
objectives,
Yeah.
the hat trick, yeah.
Okay, got kill confirmed. I can
It would
push
be
them now.
very nice for these guys to get the points on the board very
Pushing the
early
hooks.
and set themselves ahead. Find that time and time again. Once the people get themselves ahead, a good solid team
The
has very
yeah,
good
I'm gonna push
consistency.
huts
These
as
guys are
well.
working very well together.
was
Their
not here.
communication's great.
I think it went further.
Scav
Still
aggro,
got
PK,
Sturman
and
up.
then I'm pushing to you.
Ooh, going ahead and picking up another scav inside of here.
Yep,
Or a scav, whatever.
I'm at the top.
I'm in the hole
now.
again.
I'm at the top on top of the hills.
Yeah, I always thought that the Kappa items, I knew that. Oh, going ahead and get into it with Sturman. We hear him lighting up. He's on top of that new plateau area over there.
Dead. I'm dead.
Oh no!
Sturman
Taze
just knocked
goes
all my
down to
fucking stamina
Sturman.
out, dude.
Deadly, come on and push that.
Oh,
He's
man.
still up on that plateau area. I don't think he
Visibility is so bad on that
went
map,
down
right?
unless something happened
I don't
while
know
we
where
were
Sturman is, man.
tuned into
Top of
Taze.
you on the rocks.
Now, this isn't something you see very often, is seen storming up on the rocks. It's going to be over near this log, right? Yep.
Oh, there he is. Go ahead and pick it up.
Nice.
Getting that kill. Very nice, Deadly.
Very nice pickup. Unfortunately, Taze went down in the process, but hopefully get some good PvP on the way out. Get some scavs and re-queue with their buddy. Nice. Good pickup, Deadly. It looks like he has taken out at least two of the Svetluskis as well, so I'm pretty sure we're all clear. Maybe in one more hunter guy, he's going to decide to hit the box. What is in the box?
He's going to the box. This is not something I don't think we've ever seen in a competition before, but this box has a lot of great loot. You can sometimes get streamer items out of it, so it's not a bad call.
Yeah.
And absolutely nothing.
Legendary M4 spawn.
Myself, I think, or what? Which one do?
Thank you, Brian. Yes, there are only 2 streamer items not eligible for the bonus points. The sports glasses, the Dunduk sports glasses, and the Mr. Holodinic thermal bag. And taking the F1S track,
yes.
Deadly Silent going ahead and getting out of the raid.
Show me a ghost.
All right, we're going to jump over to Kippen and Tweak Pineapple, and they are also on woods?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Getting the woods out of the way. Hey, it looks like they're going with the same strat as well, with the M4 sniper combo.
I can check the.
Going sugar, they're going to split up as well, probably. Yep. Residential houses is a great spawn for any food items. You got tech items, computer items, all that sort of stuff as well. So, looks like they got a strategy in place.
They do. Yeah, and speaking of the streamer items, like I always thought that the hand axe was like an homage back to the Stalker series. I never realized that it was actually on for another content creator. I did not realize that. Hey, you learn something new every day, and that's what life is all about. So I do appreciate that. Thank you guys so much in Twitch chat that brought that to my attention.
Got the sugar.
It's the little things. I think we might actually
It
have
is,
another scav boss on the map.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill some scouts and players here.
Now there is a regular AI that does spawn over there. Oh,
Tweak went ahead and finding something out in the open.
What?
Oh, he's still up?
I
What?
killed one guard.
ooh, he just takes 2
And then
shots
put a
from
60
7 and
rounder
1.
into
Hopefully that
another
was,
one
I mean, that had to have been
alive.
7 and 1.
And you're not?
Tweak is
Holy
just
moly.
good.
lost his words.
Hey, I'm good.
They're cheating. I just want you to know that.
They're better than him.
Kippen is
Dude,
on.
his
We
AI
saw
is
this so
insane.
much from these guys yesterday. Kippen is on the other
Oh,
side of the map,
shot.
going ahead and finding
What
a
is
guy
that?
along the wall, picking that kill up. Beautiful. Is that
Let's
2?
go, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Picking up
that's 2 right there. He
two.
is
My life
just
back
working the
together in one of
spawns
residential
today,
houses,
huh?
so I'm going to kill Sherman after this.
Yep, these guys
Now,
are
who do you
confident.
think?
Tweak-
Yeah,
we just
yeah. I was gonna say, who do you think
him down?
has it easier?
Oh,
Do you
there's
think
another player
Tweak or
here.
do you think Kippen has it easier right now?
I mean, honestly, I think Kippen's got it pretty easy because he's the one running around bunny hopping. I think Tweak has a little bit of a predicament going on right now with these aimbot hacker scab bosses.
I'll be making my way
I mean,
towards,
let's be honest.
zombie
Anybody
people,
who's
probably.
not fighting a
I'll
boss
swing by
or
the-
boss
the
guards
farm.
has it easier.
Are you
hmm I tell you, man.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll
when you
take
get into a fight with Glukar or Shala and they catch you off guard, man, it's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Ooh,
scab
going ahead and
going
picking
down.
up a-
It's regular.
Yeah, I believe that was a regular scav. Absolutely beautiful. Just like one thing about Tweak. Here comes the push. He's going ahead and pushing up. Oh, he hears him yelling.
Sending out that bog. That's the way to do it.
Yep, sitting out that block, trying to force him out, taking so many. How is this? How is he not dead?
He's helping the sawmill.
He's getting into it with
insane.
a player now. Let's watch this unfold real
Any
quick.
ideas where he might be shooting from?
Towards the, like the ocean side, lake side. I'm in literally the middle of the sawmill right now.
Southwest, like
Yeah.
opposite
No,
where
honestly,
we
now it's a pretty good
Yeah.
idea. Sometimes
Over by
scab
big
bosses turn on the
open,
other guy.
red.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, these guys know
Oh,
what they're
more
doing.
suppressed impacts hitting near
Possibly.
Tweak right now. I'm very worried about this positioning.
Yeah, third or fourth party going on.
Killed another
Gotta
guard.
keep in
Going ahead,
mind, he's
picking
not
up
only
a-
fighting scab
Nice.
boss.
Mm-hmm. Oh, found him at Big Red. Oh,
Shooting
not.
me with
Oh,
my-
that was very close.
I'm going to cross to his side from over here, okay?
Okay.
This man's about to
might
be
be
a chicken
pushing me.
nugget.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
he's not got a lot of health left on his armor. He is also nothing but staples at this
one
moment.
I died, in yesterday, actually.
The big gray. Yep.
Yeah.
Kippen is here, getting that back up.
over in
He's
the open
managed to rotate around.
Yeah, that's him.
He just
Good job,
killed
man.
the guy that I believe Tweak was fighting. There may still be one
just
more.
outside here.
Very nice.
I don't know if he killed
We're
Sherman or
looking
not.
for a silent, maybe Soviet. Oh no, it's an Adar.
Hope he
Sounds about
didn't.
right.
That would suck.
There we go.
I'm gonna go open Sherman's box.
Sounds
Open
good.
another box as well. Looks like we have a
I'm gonna
solo
run
that's trying
towards
to
those
third party
shots quickly.
Jeez, man, these guys are
Sherman.
walking through the map right now.
That's whatever. Doesn't matter.
Did all of these guys have a meeting yesterday and they all decided to hit
What?
Sherman's box? Hey, there's the axe.
Oh,
Remember,
Antique axe?
he
Oh, let's
cannot,
go, dude.
he
I don't know
cannot
if
put
that
the
goes in
antique
your
axe in his
case,
slot.
though.
Is he
No,
going
it
to
doesn't.
drop the red
Teapot.
rebel?
It- it-
That is the question.
Yep.
Oh,
You can put. You can put.
an antique axe.
Oh, and he
You
got a
can put
book.
the axe in your melee
Nice.
slot.
Very nice. That was a very good
yeah,
place
I
to
don't
find the
wanna drop
book.
my red rebel though.
Ditch it in the water.
Oh,
You want to be safe.
you know what's
Yeah.
target. Respectable.
I'm just looting Sherman and then I'm getting out of here.
Yep.
I'm very, very hurt.
Yeah, he has become a chicken nugget. Now, as you guys see down.
Oh! Kippen's getting into it right now, picking up another kill up there. I
Nice.
believe that was a PMC.
Okay, I'm just
You
hiding
sat
in one of the things, just healing
down.
up real quick.
Dude,
Yep,
that's
I
four.
killed
I was
another
about
player.
to say these guys just took the lead.
Fucking
Now they're just
nuts.
surging
Yeah, I
ahead.
killed 2 guards. That guy
Jeez.
killed Sherman though.
Yeah, whatever.
But it's nothing to
73
do.
points on the board
Oh,
so
there's people
far.
up
We
on
got
the
another
big
player
rock, like
over near
the
Kippen.
sniping
Mhm.
position. You
Yes.
know.
We got
Oh, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
we got
yeah.
people
Yeah,
up
people
on
on
Sniper
the
Rock
thing.
sniping.
we
Tweak
need
is
to
the
kill
one
those-
that's
we
really
need
in
to go
trouble
search
right
those
now.
scabs for
Kippen being
fucking-
right below them is
what do you
not
call
that bad of a position.
vest?
Whereas
Whatever.
Tweak being
Yeah.
out in the open, if they're using some kind of range and they spot him, he's going to be in a really bad
Whatever,
position
I'm
being
dropping
down in
my
the
red
sawmill.
rebel here, gives a fuck.
I like what Kippen's doing though. Kippen's saying, "Hey, I'm going to go ahead and get this." Could we see Kippen and Tweak get all 7 PMC kills on their first raid?
And that would
Or
actually
second,
be
you know, they're
insane.
Second raid, technically.
Oh yeah, second.
How'd I
rate.
get up
I
here?
mean, honestly, set the president. Oh, he's dropping the red rebel. There he goes. Now, I mean, he could pick up the SVG and pop him off in Tweak's position, but
Oh, you're
I don't know
pushing
if these
those
guys
guys?
drew
Yeah, yeah,
straws before they went on, but it seems
sure.
like Tweak got the short one.
He is dead.
There we go.
Oh,
one down.
picking up another one.
My God, this PvP.
Okay, I'm getting
see,
down.
people
I'm
will
getting down,
say,
and we're leaving.
Woods is dead, bro.
Okay, I'm checking some scabs I killed around here first.
Jeez.
What's it called? A takedown rig?
Security vest.
Security.
Security.
Security
that
vest.
we were looking for. Oh yeah.
And you can hear Dunk in their
70
ear, the
Oh,
battle
yeah,
mod.
My red rebel isn't insured.
Oh shit.
Oh, he just realized that
Yeah,
you can't
it doesn't
insure
turn
that. You need to pick it up.
Sorry, man. That's my bad.
Map anyway.
I mean, I'm pretty. Oh, is that another scab right there? Picking up, going in. I'm pretty sure if they need to, Kippen has the money
it's
to
fine,
buy
honestly,
Tweak a
man.
new Red Rebel.
Yeah. I'll get you a new one.
I'll
Don't
buy
worry.
you a new one.
These full-time streamers,
be
bro.
much better.
No, I
Don't
agree.
they have like 20 red rebels just on standby? Isn't that how it works?
To swoop the rig,
Mhm.
Or
way out,
press
or
package,
maybe
Bitcoin
later, that'd
farms,
be
man.
sick.
Yeah, I checked all the rigs.
So at least that's what
Oh.
Red
None
told
of
me.
them had one.
Yeah, dude. Like
gonna grab
that
my
was
axe
that's an
back and
interesting
then,
point.
I'll
A lot of
make
people don't remember
shooting down
when
the
people
hill.
would
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
press packages back on in the day
Oh,
on this
yeah.
game, and it would come with so much stuff. Oh, PMC, is that another one?
PMC.
Let's go.
He's dead.
Oh, he
He's
just
dead.
rocks him.
Is that
You're
7?
naughty, dude.
It's
How did I miss the
insane. This is
headshot? I
six.
tested him with the sniper.
Oh,
We're at
we
6.
will find out
Who did the guy
shortly
have
if
that
that
you
was
killed,
6
by the
or
way? You're
7.
shooting at me.
They may be
Uh,
picking this up
an 8R.
early.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, let me check this guy's rig or backpack. This guy might actually have some
He's
stuff.
geared too. I mean, he's got a
Ready
solid
for
AK,
what's
but he's a little geared. Bringing in the food and water. Got the tactical snackies. There we go. These boys are
I think
gonna
I
make
think
their way
we're
on
one
over
kill
towards
off of 7,
outskirts.
by the way. PMCs.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's look for it. I mean, dude, we've made up so much time here.
Very good
Honestly,
call. I
wait.
like this tweet call here.
Yeah,
Two
you can
raids,
you can
under
swing
20
like scope
minutes,
shack
6
and
PMC
whatnot,
kills.
and you
Yeah.
can check
5
market if you want
items.
too. I don't really know if that's worth it.
These
but
guys are
I'll
putting
swing,
the points on the
further out,
board.
found
First place
like
so far
Checkpoint
in front
and
of
go down that
Flowmore
way towards
by
the scout
almost
house.
20 points. Yeah, these boys got the stress. They got the sugar already.
Imagine if we get 7 kills on woods. That'd be incredible. Yesterday we got 3 kills and like a sugar. Now we have Scav Boss and T-Cax.
They can just find like a security vest over by Scav House. It'll be perfect.
Really,
Make it out with a team exfil, and these guys have a insane raid.
Yeah. My concern right now is that more than likely finding that last PMC for 7 is going to be a little difficult, especially because of how long they've been in this raid. They haven't seen them. More than likely, the other players are either on the backside towards the Fisher, you know, the old fishing village and the new village, and they might not see them. I mean, I hope they do. I want them to get this 7. That check mark would be, I mean, would be really big for them.
Like the biggest map, we have not wasted much time here. This is wonderful.
Be big, and like you said,
and we have gotten a lot of points for it too.
It's going to be one that's ended up trying to make their way out of the map. So at this point,
even spawned yet. So.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly like Tweak is saying. So you might not even find the scavs at this point.
There was one guy to like the
feels at this point they might be picking between the team exfil and the 7 kills though, because at this point they might get third party by the 7th player.
I believe so.
Very true. That's always a possibility that you have to. When you get to this moment of we have 6 kills, do we try to find that 7th kill? A lot of times, trying to find that 7th kill can become extremely difficult because the player may just be playing slow, maybe a newer player, may not be where you would expect them to be, so you start wasting a lot of time. But I like this call, Tweak going ahead and getting out, saving the items, getting those points. And and then Kippen gonna follow suit to get that extra 10 points. Here, Dunk telling Tweak, keep that screen up. Tweak has a tendency to hit next quite fast.
You did, yes.
Oh, yeah, he did get both the Sturman guards. Looks like we got the team exfil as well. 6 PMC kills in the raid. Holy moly!
And today's semifinals.
Guys have killed it so far with the 2 raids, but 84 points so far. Nice. Little standing 20 minutes in so far as well.
The book.
Yes. It's one of those hard habits to break. Like I know Tweak, like he's very much a guy that likes to get right back into raid as fast as possible. So he is a click, 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 click. So it's a bad habit. It's a hard habit to break. He did pick up his Red Rebel and put it in his backpack, so he didn't lose that. He still has it. We're gonna go ahead and tune in here to Team Flowmore with Claymore Plays and Florence. This is a team to watch.
The dude's Claymore, my favorite hot tub streamer. These guys are over in the reserve tunnels.
There might be a tool set down below. I'll keep an eye down. Nothing.
Now,
you know what? I think
these guys work together. It's just insane, man. Sorry to cut you off, but
I'm gonna check.
No, you're fine.
Like they work fluid as a team together.
They do. The way that they clear they clear corners, they push doorways. One of them opens, one of them holds angles. Really tactical, really smart. They play very well together. It's something that is unique to see. But what I want to point out is Voodoo Sweet pointed out that they don't carry a melee weapon unless they're on reserve anymore. That's kind of, I think we should have a poll for that in chat maybe. What is, how many people do still carry melee weapons with them consistently since you can't insure them anymore? And how many people just, forego the melee weapon? So maybe we'll get that poll up.
Now,
there is an industrial
pretty good idea because I do think that I've seen a lot more people recently going without melee weapons, whereas I've seen other people focus on a little bit more of a melee loadout as they get more strength and whatnot. I don't know if anybody's seen, but they kind of shadow added a new melee item recently, the Taiga machete from that thing is insane. You can one tap left click.
I've been farming it out, trying to get it, and I have not got it yet.
I got lucky with a Scab Case Rivals armband early on.
We got one PMC kill, we got one item.
And eventually I just decided, I'm not going to wear this, so I'll just trade it.
We're not coming back here anyway, so that's okay.
Yeah, looks like these boys
oh, you can hear. Yeah, they're taking D2. They went ahead and cleared it very tactically. Very interesting to hear Claymore say that. We're not coming back here. So I kind of feel that reserve is out of the rotation for them. We're not going to see them on this map anymore today. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean nothing wrong with that. I mean these boys like to just go get their objective done. Looks like they're going for the guide. And speaking of the guide as well, we got reserve with the Sherpas. These boys were doing the night raids last time that I saw them as well. Looks like they're doing it for the strat as well. Very consistent, very knowledgeable players as well. So looks like they're doing the split strat. What do you think, Ben?
Man, this is one thing I was curious. We don't see this too often in duos. People running night raids with NVGs. So I find this a very interesting tactic. I like it. I think that night raids do have a uniqueness, especially on. You can play maps that you're not comfortable on a little bit safer because you do know that it's harder for people to see you. But this late in the wipe, I'd expect most people running night raids to have thermals or something like that that they need to watch out for. But I'm excited. This is awesome. We don't see this a lot, so I'm very, very excited to see this. Oh, Takali's getting shot at by a player up over there on top of the mounds.
I'm coming down now.
Okay.
Shit, that's a scav. Hold on.
Just going to meet up with he runs right in front of a scab. Oh no.
Is that the player throwing frags at you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, he is. I'm down below at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting with the lineup we have today. As always, we have a very good blend of players as well. Looks like we're gonna have a very, how do I put this? We always have teams that bring out the best of every objective that we have for the competition going on. Last time that we saw the Sherpas play.
And Fluffy, hi guys. And also
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's going on, Red 7? How you doing, buddy?
Come on, Toolbox.
Point out real quick, we do have that poll up in chat. Go ahead and look up at the top of your chat. Go ahead and tell us, would you carry a melee weapon or not? I'm very curious to see the average of chat. What do you guys think? Let's get some votes in on that.
We've got about 10 seconds left on the vote. Looks like yes, actually just took over the vote. Holy moly, they're getting action. Scav,
it's
probably.
on me, it's on me, it's a scav.
Yeah, I believe it's a shotgun scav, which is kind of scary as they play. Oh! His helmet took a shot!
There's 209s, I tell you.
Oh! Dropped
scary.
Yep, see ya.
Red 7 managed to live right there, but that was scary.
Loot this one, I'm gonna loot the other one.
Yeah, sometimes those scavs just get into those cheeky spots and they just get those shots on you. Luckily, he was wearing a helmet there.
Yep, poll is over. It looks like 13 votes, 65% said yes, they still carry a melee weapon. Interesting, very interesting to see. And I wonder if it's just a habit of carrying a melee weapon is the reason that a lot of players still do it, or if there's
Nice.
Lupo Beans picking up big. This is an area that does not get looted enough. People forget about it. There are so many searchable containers for meds, food. If you need streamer items, you can find them so often in here. The only issue is trying to get out of this map with them because we do know that the extract for PMC is extremely difficult.
Yeah, and this is the map that you really want to keep in mind when you are going to bring in a melee item as well. And like you said, not a lot of people do loot this area. Like you say, just pick the easy ophthalmoscope. You know, you got all sorts of items, meds, you got crafting items, all that cool stuff. And on that note, a lot of people tend to come here early in the wipe for their hideout items and all that sort of stuff when they're doing their tasks. So later in the wipe, you tend to just have people going for the PvP, going for the scav bosses. But for objective play, like we've been talking about for evasion, perfect place for these guys to be moving near the train area, be moving in an area that's going to have a lot of streamer items, a lot of loot for them, and a lot lot of PvE, PvP as well. So they got a little bit of everything, and they're doing a night raid, so I feel like it gives them a little bit more of a little bit more of a vote in the fights that you get into, as opposed to getting sniped across the map.
Sure.
Very true, and it's some. Yeah, that's very true. And something that we're seeing here that I really like is we're getting a unique perspective. These guys are both Sherpas. They know this game in and out. And it's very unique to see them come up with strategies that we don't see often from competitive players. Going ahead and picking up a scav kill next to that tower. But we see strategies from the Sherpas that we don't see from a lot of the other teams because of their unique playstyle and the way that they assist people and their game knowledge. I find it very interesting to watch it, and I enjoy it so much because it is a refreshing style of gameplay.
Let's focus on the guy first, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that playstyle is a very, very big thing these days. It's been sort of a hot topic recently, especially with rivals going on. Play the way that you want to. Enjoy the way that you like to play a shooter. If you want to be a shotgun person, you could be the point man. If you like to snipe, you sit there and snipe. Don't you know, don't sit there and put other people down for other things. Rather, understand their play style and how people like that usually play, because you could use that as your advantage and disadvantages. You know, being able to understand all that sort of stuff in a game like this is a lot more healthy. Rather than being like, oh, he's a rat or something like that. And it looks like the Sherpas are going to pick up an exfil, put some points on the board.
Yep. So they are going to go ahead and pick up an extract, and as Bolt said in chat, they picked up 3 streamer items. Big. We're going to tune in with Malding and Balding.
Right.
Over here on Interchange. Look at those totals. We are less than 30 minutes into this. Kippen and Tweak sitting at 99. Team Flowmore at 77. Malding and Balding at 62, and the Sherpas at 52. And it's close. Realistically, shots coming in from the left-hand side. They are taking shots.
I should carry on the path.
Oh man, good old Interchange spawns. Gotta love it.
I'm watching the road.
Oh, Kippen Tweak just hit the 100 mark.
Pushing killer from like the other spawn.
Oh no.
Yeah, someone's there.
Oh, they're gonna be killing.
Oh, that was super scary. Taze almost stepped into deadly shot and almost got domed. That could have been really bad.
That was very good trigger discipline.
Back now, I'm gonna bug again.
Light flanking wide right, you'll see me on his right.
Yeah, this guy is in a bad place. He is super trapped. They're pinching from both sides. They just need to play this smart. They have the advantage. Going ahead and shooting at him underneath, picking up that kill. Really nice stuff there,
for our poor PMC. Now we still have those boys behind them coming in from the spawn. Like we got another party going in from G Store, I think it might be.
Right, one Rasmussen.
See how it plays out.
One generic, one Rasmussen. Yeah, we dip this.
Yeah.
Let's turn them up. We're going to see how this plays out. See what they're going to end up doing here.
Yeah, that's probably Kelly, you know.
So these boys are going to try to get some high ground.
Don't sprint up, wait for hold, wait for because audio, they won't know.
Try to even out the advantage.
Scab to the left.
Looks like we got player central.
That's a player.
Yeah.
Hold that, I'm going to try and push this last guy.
Yeah. Someone's healing next to him.
Strategy here.
He's surf keying.
Like right on the other side of your wall.
These boys are
He's
trying
like,
to
nah, he's further deep,
crossfire.
he's deeper. But yeah, I'm gonna push deep, fuck it.
One log. Second.
He's deeper left. Bugging.
Yeah. Peeking. Kill. Dead.
I'm watching the front, just in case.
Picking up 2!
I'm pushing him.
Don't see him.
He's dead.
And he's down. Nice.
There's a scav in Ollie, I'm pushing the scav.
Tag him up, get the scabs.
All right.
Nice.
Party, man. What a way for that to unfold. Picking up 2 PMCs inside of Ollie over here, then going ahead and picking up another scav kill. Really well played by these guys. What did you take away from the way that they strategized there?
Well, I think they played it safe at first, which was a good thing. Try to get some information on the enemy, and then they pushed real hard once they knew they had the advantage. I think that they're in the front of Ollie right now, and they're making the great choice in just getting out of there. That is not a good place to be.
Very true. It's a very high trafficked area, especially because you have Techo, you have Tech Light, you have Ultra Medical. This side of the mall is stacked for loot, and it's one of the things that we see time and time again is all of the players congregating in this area. One thing I would really like to see from BSG in the future is maybe diversifying the loot and spreading some of this tech out to other stores.
Got 800k Tetris.
I think the evolution of the change is also a lot. Oh. Got Jeep phone? Nice, boys.
Just got a Tetris.
And that's the thing, is like there is a lot of different types of stores on this map. So if you're looking for a specific type of loot, whether it's tech or anything like that, easy GPU, pick it up.
You wanna push upstairs?
So you know, you got GPUs, you got computer spawns, you got the offices, you got the tech stores, you got clothing stores, all that sort of stuff. So if you need something that isn't food or water. Because honestly, I don't know what it is, but I have the hardest time finding food and water on this map. But anything else, this is your map.
I will say this: water, drink or hydration is a little bit difficult to find. Food, though, every single weapons crate on this map, the little black ones, has a lunchbox in it.
Yep.
Every single one of them. So you can always find food in there if you are in trouble.
It's actually a recent change too, because I remember people would never they would search those square boxes, but the green boxes they would never hit anything like that. So it's good that over the past year or so they've really added to the loot table.
I check as well, just in case
added in things that make sense rather than just weapon parts.
Yeah, someone's been here.
Yes, here goes the wooder spam in chat. Great.
Play close to me.
Now this is one of the safest, most dangerous pushes in the game.
Oh man!
And I
with the lamps on.
I say that because it's a very safe place to try to get eyes on the tech. But if there are people, as we said, if there's somebody in tech, things can get crazy, and we are seeing it happen right here.
Yeah.
Very risky push that they're doing right here. All the enemy has to do is look down the hallway, but it looks like they're pretty oblivious to their presence right now.
You good.
Now the question is, are these guys going to do another pinch maneuver?
I'm painkiller.
Are they going to go right for the push? Looks like Taze is going around the right to cut off any chance of retreat for this guy. Try to get some info. And I like how these guys are playing it out. They're getting info before they move in. Trying to understand the 3D chest that they're getting into right now.
I don't hear any movement.
Set a plan and put it into action.
Yeah. Now, one thing I do really like about this team, another thing Malding and Balding do exceptionally well is, as you said, that pincer maneuver. We do hear shots coming in. Looks like it's getting on Taze, coming down to third party, showing up behind them.
Did you shoot him or not?
Yeah, this is how these situations develop, see how they respond to it.
The rotation by these two guys is absolutely amazing. They're like two planets locked in alignment. They're just rotating around. One takes a shot, and they just clockwise rotate with each other, trying to pick up the other's weak spot. I really, really like their play style and the way they work together.
And then I think we go 11 SR and try and get out, to be honest. We kill them on the way, if they're on our way.
You jump in.
Covering for one another, breaking line of sight.
I'm in the,
looks like they know the map pretty well, so they understand where one is going. No questions asked.
Is that a 1G phone that he just picked up? It was a 1G phone.
Put the points
there
up.
we go. Another streamer item on the board for this team. Very good. That is, hey, that's always going to help. All of it helps.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, these guys have been on, this is their third raid. They put on 26 on average per raid so far, so these guys are doing pretty solid so far, man.
Going urban now.
They have found 2 streamer items so far, so I mean we've seen time and time again a good RNG roll on a map or something like that. These guys pick up 3 or 4 streamer items, even 2, and that puts them right in the standings with second and firsts.
Yep, and don't forget, on this map, they are also looking for Aramid and a horse statue. Lots of clothing stores to check up here for that. Oh, going ahead and finding somebody down low, lighting them up. Remember that it's very hard to shoot through that glass. Does not pin well unless you have a high ammo or armor-piercing round shooting through it.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting split right now. These guys got 8 PMC kills and 8 scav kills. We see them looking for the Aramid. They just went towards the clothing stores, checking things out before they got into that little contact right there. But the horse statue, we tend to see those a lot over near, was that the 11 SR?
Oh, some.
They're getting shots.
Oh, Taze just got hit.
You got hit? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Deadly's very confusing. Like, you got hit from where? What?
I'm trying to find if you want to move.
Over there by the tree. Take some attention away.
I'm gonna go press the button. You don't need to cross.
Pretty sure it was a foul.
You don't need to cross.
Sound like something chunky.
Oh, he's getting shot from Papa. From the pizza.
Looks like he's asking for comms.
How is this gonna play out?
Yeah, where are you?
We got Tay sitting in sushi. Deadly's pushing so they can regroup and try to find the guy that is shooting at them from the pizza shop.
I don't know what you call it.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Little shop on your right. Swinging.
Question is there one or two?
Might just ego him, dude.
Let's go. Let's just fucking both push him.
The power of the tactical hot dog bag.
Okay, I hear him running.
Get him, boys. Looks like you're going for
Fast
the push.
right.
Might be on the right.
To the right as well.
Might be going for a flank.
So they
too.
hear him running. Now this is shots. He's out in the open, I believe.
From behind. He's running all the way
Oh.
around.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he went for the flank.
No one's from the front.
Tay's holding that flank while Deadly's pushing from the other side.
Oh, sorry, mate, yes.
Holding their own, covering their angles. Trying to...
Oh no! Deadly goes down!
First shot! And he gets
no! Tay
tased
goes
too!
down also! Oh no!
Yeah.
For 2 seconds.
Oh man!
Oh!
First shot on both them. Head, ears on Deadly, and what do we get?
Gotcha.
And thorax
2 kills.
untased.
Nice.
GG's, boys. Unfortunate.
Still not a bad raid, picking up some PMC kills as well as
Coming
picking
towards
up
you then.
a G-phone, I believe, a streamer item. Now, seeing Red 7 and Takali's on Woods night now, really interesting.
yeah.
These guys are enjoying the nighttime
boss here, too.
raids. Picking up
Yeah,
scav
the
boss
scav
also.
Man, we were just seeing an insane amount of sturman tonight, huh? Everyone's going on towards the woods raids as well. And these guys are holding it down.
Okay, all good. Yep,
I
all
thought
good.
that was a blue keycard sitting on the back of that
Oh,
truck that he just
man.
ignored.
If
Chat, that
That
wasn't a
was-
blue keycard, right?
that,
He didn't just
I
walk
hope
by
not.
a blue keycard. Maybe it's just my internal
think
hope
the
of
free
that it
coverage
might
already.
be there. I've never seen it. Lupo's beans. Wait, they already had
maybe
that
it was
though.
a
I
let
believe.
X. Yeah, they got the beans last round, I believe.
The Sherpas are focusing on trying to get the guide. Really smart way to play it. Try to do night raids for the guide. I like this.
And also, I think that night raids are a decent idea to be able to do the boss and guard kills as well, because you see a lesser player count as well. Now they gotta be really careful here because Red 7 is running directly into cultist territory. You do not want to run in this area.
Be careful, there.
You
there's
run,
a
they
lot
will
of
shoot
places
you.
We can find the sugar, yeah. Maybe we're lucky and you can find them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sprats? They did they already get Sprats? I think they already got Sprats. Yeah, they have
these guys
Sprats.
got
They have
Sprats.
Lupo's beans. They found a lot of items in that
Four?
reserve raid.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like,
so
wait, what
yes,
did they
we
get
got
again?
I'm clenching. Every time I'm in this area, I walk
Nothing
through
at
here.
checkpoint.
He's sitting here running through it. You
I'm
son
going
of a
for the
gun.
scope house, see if I can find some scats.
Go for it.
Alright, well, if he hasn't gotten shot at by now, I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, sometimes
So,
it's shot at.
right.
Other times you might hear that running coming up behind you with that knife.
Man. Sometimes they grenade you.
All right, remember the items that they are looking for on Woods is sugar and the security rig. Oh!
Raiders.
Red
How are
7,
they called?
did he
Oh,
find them?
Raiders.
He
Oh,
found
here they
cultists!
are. Oh no!
He found the
on my way.
cultists!
This is not good. I was about to say they're over by attachment shack whenever I find them.
Something someone to match, mate. We should go.
Yeah, you should
Or-
run.
Because we can die. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Balls,
cultists
Oh, I
will
like
mess
this
you
call.
up. They're-
Scout balls, dude. No.
They do not.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys will murder you. So the first thing the cultists will do is they'll engage you and they'll go for a big flank. There is at least 4 to 6 of them, including the
On the right
boss.
side of the map towards like the next
These guys are
bunker, okay?
going for the survival, playing
I
it
would
smart,
say
trying to
let's
get the
spend a bit
guide.
of time if you want and see if we can find those damn
Now
items.
keep in mind, these
grenade
guys
coming
are
out
stab
also.
boss.
Man,
If they
Scav
get all
boss
6,
and-
that's 6.
Right now.
yeah, Scav boss
checkpoint.
and
Copy.
cultist
Okay, then come
all in the
towards
same raid?
the new
Like,
added area,
that's
okay?
scary.
And we're gonna check the
Tack
user
is
camp
in
for
a
sugar.
very, very bad
Yep.
spot,
Watch it.
unfortunately.
I went prone to fix one arm.
Is that you throwing nades?
No.
Now keep in mind, yeah, those are the cultists throwing nades. They will also track you down. They will leave their patrol area to hunt you down as well, if you guys do not know. I might know a little too much about the cultists, alright?
You've been studying them, tracking them, learning their ways to hunt them.
I used to make videos back in like 2019 about these guys.
Camp and you'll come?
Oh
I'm
man.
at that sniper rock, dude.
I bet you were super ecstatic when they finally got added in and you were able to really start to hunt them.
Or the solo one?
Oh yeah. That's the thing that keeps me going with woods anymore, is just going nighttime.
I'm on top on that one.
I see.
Nighttime
come to
cultist
your
hunting.
left. More to your left.
no.
I'm in front of you. Yeah, exactly. Here I am.
Hello.
They are doing a long flank around.
See if we can find a...
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Really smart of them to
Looks like
push
they're going-
away from these cultists as much as possible. Just say, nah,
time are
we
in
don't
the
want this
world?
at all.
2 hours, 17 minutes left.
So looks like they're
Red
gonna
7.
probably extend their time in the raid a little more than they thought they would.
Yeah, but I was about to say Red 7 was not happy with that time and saying, "Oh no, we're still in this one. We want to be out of this as fast as possible."
Yeah, those guys are still throwing nades.
Tahali's hidden
Those are
stash here.
grenades, man. I don't know if that's a player popping off or those cultists are just angry.
Letting them know that they are still chasing them. Those cultists throwing those grenades. My favorite thing about woods is when you spawn in and you hear that landmine every single spawn in. You're just like, it just makes you smile a little bit. You always get a giggle when you hear. Yep, every single time.
Do you guys have money for cash extraction?
I remember when they added those on shoreline, everyone was freaking out.
I hear you running.
Like weeks, you would just like spawn in the shoreline and just immediately hear a landmine go off. Like, okay, someone's stress resistance training. Alright, look into the use I can't for the sugar. Great area to find parts, great area to find food, water,
You look here.
all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
really good area to find any of these items that they may need.
Tarkov.
I mean, the only thing that they're gonna have a hard time finding, I feel, at night is that security vest. But if they want to go for the 10 points, they can always rerun this map. This to me is a map for the competition that is a one-time run map. If you get everything in it, you got it. If not, just kind of stay away from it after you've done the guide and you've gotten everything. How do you feel about that, Party?
Okay, search to the left. I'm gonna search to
Oh,
the
for
right
sure.
here.
It's definitely a 50-50 map. I mean, we've been seeing it, you know, directly with the rounds we've seen so far. We saw Tweak and we saw Kippen just annihilate their woods raid, and all the other woods raids seem to be a little bit more lax. So it's a 50-50 thing when you go into this map. That's kind of what I enjoy about Tarkov is you never know what you're going to get with every raid that you go into. So from a competition basis, probably not the most strategic map for them to go on more than once, but you have to go on this map at least once. So it's good for them to get it out of the way early.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
the next
exactly. And one thing that I'm going to be, I'm very interested to see as this progresses, because the Sherpas are sitting at 66 points, right? You have Kippen and Tweak at 136. You have Florence, Team Flowmore at 106. But that's because the Sherpas are playing a slower game right now. We saw this during the NAs with Hyper Rat and Blaze, where they played it slow. And they went and did their. Oh, I like Takali's bringing out the compass here to figure out which direction to go. I really like this,
which way is
but yeah. So I really like what they're doing. Oh no! Takali's hit a landmine. Takali's went the wrong way.
Okay. You want me to come towards you?
Give this man a hypothetical point. The compass led him in the wrong direction.
I hate that map so much. This way, I guess.
F ankles.
Where the
It's alright, you didn't need that big toe anyway. Oh man,
But
every time.
what I was saying before we were interrupted by that landmine
I'm already
is
heading towards outskirts.
it's interesting because like they're playing this slow game. and we saw this with the NAs, where they're not getting a lot of points early, but then they get the guide done and they're released, and then we just see these teams take off and their points just start to skyrocket. So I'm extremely excited to see that happen for the Sherpas.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, even last weekend, I was sitting there commentating on these guys. They did pretty much the same strategy. The thing was, they survived pretty much every raid last time, but this time it seems they haven't. So it looks like they're gonna try to get the standard objectives that they want to out of the way, get those guaranteed points on the board that they know they can get, and then once the time comes, just rely on their skill to carry them the rest of the way. These guys are very consistent players, so like you said, they're putting consistent points on the board, and as long as these guys have consistent raids and everybody else tends to have hot and cold raids, I mean, these guys will put themselves in very decent standings. But that's not to say that their skills won't carry them up to first and second place if the situations allow it as well. Sensei, what's up, brother?
Bolts,
thank you for the raid, man.
Sensei Scav coming in with that raid. Thank you. What is going on, Sensei? I hope you had a great stream. I hope you had some amazing raids in Tarkov today. But Bolts was saying that they've only not survived one once. And Bolts, can we get clarification? Was that their first raid that they didn't survive? Because if it was their first raid that they didn't survive, then that still makes the guide extremely easy to complete. Because as long as they survive the next 5, then they are capable to just redo the map that they failed and get the guide complete.
I'm gonna shoot again, yeah?
Exactly. You know, the strategy is still in place. They died in the first raid, so they could still employ their strategy and still do things. And that's sort of the thing that I would sort of like to see, honestly, is if these guys do end up not being able to score the guide, how their strategy will change.
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
Yeah, am I right? I made a terrible
Red 7 giving him the audio cues of where he's at. I love this tactical strategy that they're going with. Bolts is clarified. Bolts is clarified they did die their first raid, which, like I've said over and over again, dying your first raid is probably the one raid you want to die, like you are okay with dying on, because you can still complete the guide extremely easily after that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I got all that BP ammo. Gonna drive chat crazy. Oh man.
Sensei Scout, you love you some invasion. We love you here too, buddy. We appreciate it again.
Just want to do a little bit of shout outs real quick to the battle mods, to the head battle mods, to everybody making this happen as well in the production and whatnot. Sensei, thank you again for the raid as well, and thank you, chat, for everybody being here. Just like these boys are going to do the woods raid and meet up and whatnot. Ooh, we got a sling bag.
That's cool.
The RNG, bro. It's insane.
Are you some more behind me, or should I shoot more?
Yeah, yeah. No,
should I shoot more?
I see you.
There is not XP for shooting. Oh man.
Looks like they are now trying to make their way over to this extract. Yeah, about 6 minutes. They've wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, dude. We still got the cultists that are left, so.
Maybe some scabs here, yeah.
Yeah, I think these boys should make it out, unless the cultists like hunt them down. Let's go over to team flow and see what's going on.
Let's both go all we dude. Gets really busy over there.
All right, take a look at these guys loading right in here, party. Going ahead, see what their strategy is going to be.
I'll go ultra then.
See you soon, mate.
See you soon. See you on the other side.
Well, they start on woods. Unfortunately, woods is giving everybody a hassle today. Oh, we got an interchange spawn fight already. We're about a stage, it looks like these guys might be.
Mm-hmm.
Where at exactly?
Moving down as if they were moving down from the, what's it called? Basically the other highway spawn to us.
Okay.
Claymore is just moving on these guys.
They're running in front of me, towards the front of Ultra.
Looks like Flo's gonna get the shots off.
Yeah, Florence should be able to see these guys at any moment, holding that angle. Oh, going ahead and lighting them up, just full on spraying them. Can they? Oh, one dead. Beautiful shots by Claymore.
Crossfire.
There's one more here, dude. There's 3 total.
Boys.
Okay. Where at?
Claymore calling out.
There's
There's a
middle
3.
tents, yeah.
This is a 3-man.
Hang on.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's listen in on what Clay's going to do here since he's hunting them.
I'm the truck.
Got one confirmed down. 2 down.
Follow me down.
Oh!
Nice!
Oh, Claymore coming in
Nuts.
with the
Flo's
Superman.
getting
And
a
Flores
fight.
is getting into it with one on the inside.
I killed the other.
Good job, Flo.
Good
Any more?
job,
We good?
gentlemen.
Yes!
Okay. Getting tags.
Is that 3 or 4?
Beautiful.
That's the question. Nice pickup, boys. That's 1, 2. Flo got the third.
All right,
side
cool.
was that
2
dude
tags
in
secured.
front of the mall.
Yeah,
Did Flo get
Fixing
the
up my
first
legs
person
here.
he
Mhm,
engaged? He has no legs,
Found the door.
Lieutenant Dan.
I'm gonna push in, bro. Was that your blue laser just then?
Holy moly.
Blue laser
All
just shot
right,
him, like,
Marty.
Oh, blue
That right
lasers.
there.
Side on the blue rafters, on the-
Going ahead and finding somebody else, maybe up top. This is giving them the opportunity to get their 7 PMCs in one raid. They are really in a good place to
Okay,
get that.
roger cool.
What can we just talk about what Claymore just did with that maneuverability? That
I'm
right
gonna
there
go for
is
360
maps
to
knowledge
take
and
it, I think I might get that
understanding
Iron Man.
what you can
Go
do
for
on
it.
maps with your PMC.
Oh yeah. You know, physical abilities pushing your limits. Sometimes you just gotta Superman it. Sometimes he just jumps on top of a truck and nobody's. That's the thing. Nobody looks up in this game, so he just outplayed the hell out of him right there.
Oh,
Oh, find it too.
fucking scab not dying.
Oh. High pin, low flesh ammo against scavs just does not work. That's why we see it time and time again. That's why scavs take 995 like it's candy and it just doesn't, you know, like it's a paintball.
No armor is the best armor. Luckily, it didn't pop him in the stomach instead of the arm. Looks like Flo's gonna go for the carryover to Texo. Looks like he might hear some players.
I hear him chat.
We are listening to Flo right now as
He just
well
came up the
on
stairs,
your
I think.
audio. Yeah, we got homies coming up the stairs. See what he does. Looks like Claymore's gonna go for the Aramid in the meantime.
Well, he sees the flashlight. Oh, go ahead and light him up as soon as he has those lights of his eyes.
No, Iron Man, Jacob.
Pop a nade, pop a nade. Go for the angles, going for the push. Did that concuss the enemy enough? Looks like the enemy's gonna back up.
Really smart
Nade
pre-fire
out.
angles.
Oh yeah. It's a very hard area to push as well, so gotta be careful with his angles here.
We've talked about this time and time again. This is one of the most dangerous spots. It looks like he did. One flashlight is down. Was it
Are you
two,
top
though?
Askey's,
That is the question.
tech light?
Top
Okay, top Askey's tech light. There's a guy.
Roger that.
And I'm fighting
No.
a 3-man right now on the front of Ollie, so he
Oh!
can kill me. Possibly.
Florence is saying he's fighting a 3-man.
Now this could be our possible 7 PMCs. Now looks like Claymore's gonna go for the big flank on second floor. Looks like he's gonna give Flo some extra time to go and reposition as well. He gets the fucking he gets the shot off on him, yes!
Finding
I'm going to
another
the
one.
front
They
of
are
all
having a
fucking-
huge raid right now.
Fight those
Oh,
guys
go
when
ahead
they
and
came
finding
down
a
to kill
scab
me.
downstairs, or was that a PMC?
I'm in the
Hard
basement.
to tell.
PVC kill.
Roger that.
He's saying it was a PMC kill. It was.
Yes! Well, we got one more. Is that 7 or is that 6? I was gonna say it before these guys got even into any of these fights that interchange is the place to be if you want to get these 7 PMCs in a raid, and they're just walking through everybody that they meet.
Florence is going for the large flank, going around to the front door. This is where it gets a little spicy, though, because he can be heard on this glass. He's not being quiet about it, trying to find any kind of angle. Then you have Claymore up in the top of tech, trying to find the guy that was up here. But I'm pretty sure he dropped him with that first, and it may have only been the one.
Yeah.
Oh, he rocked him there.
My nade.
All the way down the hallway as well.
Looks like Kippen and Tweak are also on 6 kills on this map.
Oh,
Wait,
Kippen's
why are they
making
getting?
his way
They're
out.
getting out. They're leaving.
Wait, what? Where's the other body?
He might have been in for a while. Looks like Flo's clearing his area. Looks like Claymore also clearing his area. Looks like both are clear.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what?
Holy!
Other body.
What? They wiped the.
Was he watching? He was watching
Okay,
Kippen, right?
okay. Okay.
Okay.
I saw it,
Okay.
Randy. I was about to say, like, how did he get
I was
10?
like, what did these? I was like, what did these two just do?
Holy moly. Well,
Yo,
200 points.
Thank you so much for the
Oh.
raid. Also, we appreciate that you bringing your community over to enjoy this competition with us. Thank you so much, Snake.
Hope you did a great
That's
stream,
what I'm
brother.
saying. It's fucking nothing but
And that puts Kippen and Tweak over 200 as well. Malding Balding just over 100.
They did complete the quest. That is over 7. That's a check on the board very early for those guys.
Ooh. Not even an hour in, and we already have 200. 131 from Flowmore, 101 from Malding Balding. Sherpas coming up on their 100 mark. Insane first hour from everybody involved, and this is what we see every time that we go into the brackets and the semifinals. Is these guys just turn it up into the next gear?
Give me auto SA. Is that you? Sorry, not SA.
Flo getting into a little bit of an action.
Words.
I think that might have been an AI.
We can get 2 more kills, man.
Full attention. Now, is Killer dead? I don't think these boys have been in the area yet to see. Seen a lot of Scab Boss action today.
We have, but I have not heard any shots.
Oh,
going ahead and picking up a Scab in there. I don't think that was Killer. That was way too.
That's
Oh, it
Killer.
was Killer.
So I did not get Chachek Mantis. If you want to go down there,
Rocks him. Just walks through a Scab Boss, no problem. All right.
Is he using M993 over M995 or what's the new AP round for
it's like
556?
SAI or something like that.
Yeah, is that what he's using? I'm very curious right now because he dropped Killer so fast.
Fuck it, can I literally stop getting other bits of fabric, please? My God.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go 11 SR then, but we need the power on first.
I was amazed. I really thought that was a regular Scab because of how quickly Florence dropped him. Like I'm mind blown right now.
Like 11 fabric.
Yeah, and that's that recoil impulse that you see from the M4. If you put it right on somebody's neck at that range,
when you got power
right
for
into
11
their face
SR,
hole.
bro, what do you want to do for that?
Just lit his face up with that 556. Now, again, I don't know if he had 995 or that new AP, but I have not got a chance to use any of that new AP. If anybody has, let me know how it is, because that is, I don't know if it's worth the money.
Yeah. How much is it a round? That's what I'm curious. Like, it's a lot, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, I'm sure it's insane.
Sure.
Did you check it's only found a raid, too.
I did, yeah. Nothing in those tech stores, though. Okay, there is a clothing store. There is a clothing store. Dino Clothes, and then the one closest to Texo. There's 2 more clothing stores down there. Just do a circuit around there. I will go towards the power.
Looks like the boys are going to go for the power play.
We need an Aramid, dude. We need to get some points back up.
9 minutes.
Really smart, like the way that they're.
If we can find 2 more PCs, I'd be fucking.
The way that they're playing this is really smart. They are flipping up. They're picking up the horse right now. Big pickup.
Nice.
Very big pickup. Now all they need is the Aramid. This is a huge raid for Team Flowmore.
2 more kills. Flo.
This will allow them to close in that gap a little bit up to Kippen Tweak.
Okay, I don't crack myself up. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh man, guys, while we do have a little bit of a lax second, guys, make sure you go check out all the competitors. Go give them a follow. Follows are free. Go hang out with their communities. Tell them Evasion.
So far, chat, we've gotten 3 PMC kills.
Send them an alert. Say hi, all that cool stuff. Man, they're awesome creators, awesome people as well. Definitely worthy of your view and your follows. And the battle mods, they make it happen. Honestly, every time that we go throughout any of these battles, these guys just hold it down. They're your point of contact. If you are hanging out in the chats as well, asking questions, ask away. They make sure everything's all taken care of, keeping track, and make sure everybody has a good time as well. So, guys, thank you again for everybody checking things out. And we're an hour in. How are you feeling so far, Fluffy? How are you feeling about things?
Man. This is on track to be some of the biggest points we have seen in the competition so far. We're gonna have to see Florence picking up a scav kill inside, grabbing that real quick. I feel like that scav took more ammo to kill than Killa did, and that is mind blowing to me right now.
Well, you know, no armor is the best armor, as they say.
Yo, the shampoo count as Grimm's?
Give a shout out to a couple of people in chat right now. Subman, how are you doing, sir? What a miss, Spaghetti Miss, one of our past competitors. How are you also? What is going on, gentlemen?
I love that name.
Yeah. He was using M995, yeah.
Something good. Something good. Cool.
Yeah, that new
Something
AP556 is
good.
3.3K around currently. Insane.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting to see these guys go ahead and split up like this. I like this strategy. Claymore's going to go over here, clear out all of the power station before hitting that power, while you leave Florence inside to check for any of the Aramid or any other items that they may need, such as streamer items, or trying to find that. Oh, graphics card just sitting right there. There you go.
Yeah, free GPU. Easy.
Should I waste time stashes or not?
No. You're already in here for too long, in my opinion.
I agree.
12 minutes.
All right.
Beard oil.
We're pretty sure Team
Beard
Floatmore
oil.
owns this map and has killed it. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch over to the Sherpas, who are now in it on interchange also.
Right?
The horses.
We got another night raid.
Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, daytime raid. Actually, there we go. These boys are in daytime interchange.
Sorry.
There we go. Let's see if they're going for PvP, or if they're just going for the consistency once more. It's like they're definitely going for
one of those.
National.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting things, Party Pineapple, that we're seeing from these guys. I realistically, since they are going for the guide, I was not expecting to see them go into interchange this early. I was expecting them to maybe loop around the outside, hit all of those stashes, seeing if they can't find a horse or Aramid in one of the stashes on the outside, and just kind of push and play it safe to get through the map. Because a lot can go wrong on the inside of interchange. We've all been in that situation.
Steps to my left towards.
How would I put this? I feel like interchange is definitely higher up on the scale of risk when it comes to maps in this game. I think the hardest part really is just trying to get inside of the mall, because once you get a foothold with your area, you secure, like a nice little area and comfort zone for yourself. The interchange becomes a lot easier to work with than trying to
What is that left? I don't know what direction.
hide behind a truck or a tent or something like that outside of interchange. I feel like hopefully we get a little bit bigger of a map with interchange, but that's the thing. I mean, trying to find the PvP inside, trying to find themselves some items.
Yeah,
I think it's the way to go for these guys.
It really is, and like I'm laughing at their comms because it's very interesting. Takalis is telling Red 7, I hear movement to my left, and Red 7's like, I don't know where your left is. What left? Like, interesting communication. And these are the things that happen when you are duoing or trio with somebody. It's very important to learn, like, to calm out, not just left and right, but I hear movement to my left at the ramp, because that tells your team which direction you're facing and where they are hearing audio cues from.
Oh yeah, as soon as he said that, I was waiting for Red 7 to turn around and be like, well, I hear something on my right.
There's a player right in the other room or so, mine. Okay. Probably a 2-man.
It's like we're gonna go for the second floor plays.
Is it attic?
I'm going up could be attic. I'm going up escalate and I try to get eyes down.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going for the clothing stores, try to pick up that Aramid.
If I can see some movement there.
Trying to find any kind of movement from where he heard the audio cues from before. Oh, movement right in the middle. Pop it! Oh! Beautiful headshot to drop that PMC down low.
One tap.
And they found Aramid! Big raid.
Big points. Good job, boys. Is there another PMC over by Kippa? Oh.
Okay, you killed him.
Killed him yet?
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick him.
Throwing a grenade, trying to clear him out of that. Oh, good grenades, Party.
He's literally in.
Oh, how did he live?
Oh,
what? No.
Oh, he got team killed.
Good call, Red 7.
I killed you. When did you say you came out, brother? When did you say?
I did
they went up at the same time.
The escalator. I'm coming up. I have eyes on the guys in the middle.
It's okay. It's okay.
I literally said, dude, I'm coming up there.
Keep the head in the game. See what they do. Is he gonna go for the PvP or make it out with his boy?
Garlem's adding it.
There is the ad. 11 TK. Now that resets the guide 4 raids in. That's something we were talking about. It's not, unfortunately, not the way I really wanted that to go down. But how is their strategy going to change it? Let's see if 7 goes for the kill here. Bloodthirsty.
Yeah, this is. Oh, going ahead, getting. Oh, beautiful shots on point. I mean, what do you do here, party? Like, you were so close to the guide, and then that happens. Man, I don't know. I feel really bad for these guys because they were really pushing for that. You can tell Red is kicking himself a little bit, but it's okay. This is where the competition and the competitiveness pops out, and you more shots over to the right.
Literally by the pillar that is in between.
So mistakes happen. I mean, honestly, like it's not a bad thing that happened as well. So it gives them a chance to take a breather, take a step back, try to understand where they can improve from here on out, and just keep moving forward. That's really what it is. I think it's way better to have confidence in yourself as a team than to have doubts and let both yourself.
Oh, 2 running down low.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Is he gonna go for it?
Oh,
I don't know, man. I would have went for it.
Yeah, you go for it. Exactly. I'm with you, party. You go for this. Your teammate is out. You need to get out as fast as possible. Secure what you've got in your container. That's important. Yeah, and go for it.
Nothing wrong with playing it safe, though. See what he could do. I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with playing it safe on that call as well, considering he might catch him on the way out here. Now, they might have been going towards north, and he has to go south, so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, this is why, like, you can tell Red's kicking himself. He's sitting here trying to, you can tell he's trying to get back into it. He's getting in his groove. He's kicking himself. But you know what? They're going to show why they are Sherpas. They're going to show that they know this game and they can, like, bring themselves back. He's got this. No problem. I have no doubt in my mind. And we were just told that Team Flowmore got out of that raid with 6 kills. Not quite the full 7.
Yeah,
going ahead and finding a scav on the back. Yeah.
The scav just charging at him. I mean, hey, again, people make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with the TK every so often. It's just a miscommunication. They went up at the same time together as well. Now that's the thing is, like, even though it may seem like Red 7 is kicking himself, at the same time he's also thinking about what he could have done better, what the team could have done better. And is that a PMC? That is a PMC.
Was a PMC pickup. Nice. Very nice.
Unfortunately, it looked like a little bit of a Bambi, but it's okay. Welcome to Tarkov, buddy.
That's right.
Everybody learns. No! Oh, man. Looks like we have a check mark that's been acquired.
We do have a check mark that has been acquired. It looks like Malding and Balding just pulled out their 7 PMCs in a raid on customs, which I've said over and over, Party Pineapple, over and over and over, is probably the best map to get so many tasks done in this competition. I think it is one of the primary ones you should have in your rotation.
Okay, I'm extracting.
So customs is just one of those maps where you're constantly finding chads, you're finding all the newbies and everything in between as well. It's got a consistent action between medium, short range, long range, and whatnot. So it's a great place to find all sorts of stuff like that. And obviously you've got all sorts of loot spawns as well. So I'm glad these guys got these 7 kills on the board and a no better map than on customs as well. Except we don't have anybody in a raid as well, so I guess we'll go over, see how things are going so far. Guys, if you haven't checked out the rules, they are above us right now, so make sure you refresh yourself if you're coming on in, if you haven't joined us with us before. And yeah,
very true. And guys, I want to take a moment to once again point out, if you do like these competitions and you want to be a part of them in the future, go over to the Evasion's Twitter at evasion_GG. Follow them there. They post when all of the information about every competition, when signups are going up, everything like that. Also, you want to make sure you check out their website, evasion.gg. All of the rules are listed there, the competitive team, as well as a link to the awesome and amazing Evasion merch. You can find all kind of cool things from jerseys to hats. Proceeds from that do support the competitions going forward. And one other thing that they do have that I think people should really check out. I think it's a great platform. It's really fun. Check out the evasion_GG on TikTok, where you can find some great clips. I have no doubt we will be seeing that Claymore Superman popping up on that TikTok maybe later. So that was still one of the greatest plays I've seen today.
It was such a good play on his part, and that's just the information game right there. You know, being able to play it adaptively, he understand what he was going on with it, he understand what the player was going to do, and that's the thing. Play unpredictably. These guys are making super awesome plays all across the board today, putting the points on the board. So seeing
very
plenty
true.
of different strategies.
Yep, very true. A lot of different strategies. Also, once again, if you are enjoying any of these competitors, or all of them, make sure you go over to their channels. We'll have the links in the chat. Click on them, give them a follow. Follows are free, and you know what else is free? Your Twitch Prime. You can use that on any one of the competitors are right here on this channel. Make sure you use it on somebody, though. Don't just let it sit there and fall to the wayside. It is a free thing that you can give to help a community out. So make sure you subscribe with that Twitch Prime on one of the channels. Party, what would you like to see going forward here? Because I believe we're getting Malding and Balding going into a raid. We also have Kippen and Tweak loading into a raid. What do you want to see from these teams going forward? How do you think they should change their strategies up?
So right now you got three teams that are pretty much within 40 points of each other. You got Malding and Balding right now going actually into labs right now, and you've got the other teams heading into their maps as well. So I think right now what people need to be doing is this is one of the point in times in the competition where we're coming up on the halfway point. I think the teams need to really take a step back, understand where they are, where they need to go. And I think right now, I think anybody in the competition is just trying to find a way to stick their neck out ahead of the curve right now. I mean, Kippen and Tweak are sitting at 219 over 196 on Flowmore, but it's still anybody's game. It's one raid away from anybody being in the lead. Even the Sherpas. Looks like Tate is going in for a raider kill. So
you did good.
That's the thing. Do these guys go for the hat trick? Do they go with the PvP, PvE? And that really comes down to what type of players that we're seeing going on right here.
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to get the hat trick today. I don't think it's going to happen for some of these teams. I feel like it's one of those situations where if you don't really realistically get it in your first 5 or 6 raids, or your first 6 or 7 raids, you're not going to get it. It's a very time-consuming task, but it is worth points. It is worth a lot of points. And it's, you know, and when we have something like Malding and Balding, they've only had 1 team extract out of their raids so far. And that's a lot of points left on the table. So that's one thing I would like to see from the teams, is maybe trying to survive together a little bit more. Taste is getting into it with somebody over here by this red stairs. Oh, he was in the bathroom. Taste goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If you want to tag him.
Is that the P22
though?
Up.
Still,
Yeah, player head eyes.
Which bathroom?
It's unfortunate. Again, we do not see the exfil for the team, but these guys are putting on insane points for kills as well, and that's what's keeping them in the standing that they are.
And we saw this all day yesterday with Kippen and Tweak, where they just did not extract a lot together, but they managed to make up for those lack of extracts by just keeping the pace of kills going all day. Oh, picking him up while he was laying there right by the bathroom. Beautiful shot. Good stuff, Deadly.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, another one shooting at him with a Vector, I believe.
Get the tag. Oh!
Oh!
Nice pick up, and he gets the kill. Yeah!
Let's fucking go, Deadly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go.
Let's go.
The encouragement from his teammate, picking up the 3 tags. Nice.
Go ahead, and looks like he's going to push towards red and check it. This is always dangerous because if somebody's sitting in here, they could just light you up as you open the door.
Markstrom's blessing.
Yeah, there is not a drive-through spawn here, so we'll see what happens. But he does have the streamer
items.
And he picks
a
up
Raven.
Raven.
Is there anything else in here? What else we got? Nothing?
Go.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Fuck off, man.
Don't worry. First try. First try, by the way.
First try. Nobody saw you scan the wrong card. Not everybody in chat or anything like that. Nobody saw that.
Yeah. We'll edit that out.
We're not watching you. Yeah, we're not watching you, Deadly. It's okay.
Oh,
you hear those Raiders?
A little butt pucker going on once you hear that. Oh no. Oh man. Now here's the thing: is he going to keep going for the exfil? Is he going to take the F1 and regroup?
Well, fuel spawns downstairs, close to Mega.
Oh, he's going to go for the defuel. I like this strategy. He's going to run downstairs. He's going to check for the defuel, pick up that 10 points. It's going to kind of make up for the lack of extract as a team here. That's the whole thing that I feel is very important. When you don't get that team extract, finding something to make up for the extract. Now, it doesn't replace it, obviously, because you would have had 20 points. And the items are a limited set of points. It's just limited. There's only so many that you can get with it. So, but it takes that sting away just a little bit less.
Exactly, a little bit of a cushion. You know, it's better to make it out with 10 points than no points. So. Cool, and this will set these boys over the 200 mark as well. Down in the bottom of your screen, you have the updated scoreboards as we have them updated as well. 205 on Flow, 203 on Malding Balding, and Kippen and Tweak have 247. Unfortunately, I do not think that Deadly is going to find the deep fuel or the dry fuel before he hops on out.
Yeah, very smart. Just go ahead and get out, reset. I mean, look at this. We have Malding and Balding. Man. We saw this yesterday, too, where so much of the competition, everybody was super close. Then Kippen and Tweak started to push out. I'm wondering if we're going to see the same thing today, but I am loving how close they are at this moment.
Oh, yeah, we see it as we go into the semifinals every time. The battles just get better and better and better. As the rounds go by, within each round, and as the brackets go by, it just seems like the competition is always great. You always have an awesome blend of people, but as the competition goes by and the brackets go in, semifinals and the championships, you have very, very, very close battles.
Like maybe snipers.
Yep. Now we are seeing the strategy from Kippen and Tweak that we saw so much from them yesterday as they ran customs over and over, where they split. One of them takes the right-hand side of the map, the other one takes the left-hand side of the map, and they just kind of run down it together. They're pushing at the same times, they're moving at the same times, checking for anything, but they just kind of split up and go their own ways. And the other thing that we're seeing from these two is the lack of extracts together.
Now, these guys mainly play solo, if I'm not mistaken. So that's that sort of solo play style that you put solo players together, and honestly, I feel like they're the best types of teams when you have people being able to have confidence in a zoning sort of movement. Unfortunately, we saw
Kippen getting lit up. He found the dead body, and then he knew that there was a guy here.
Around the back? I'm by
Tweak
the front.
is in the back.
He just jumped over the fence, Kippen. He's at the front now.
He's at the front. Good comms. Way to communicate. Way to collapse for each other. Kippen going ahead and lighting him up. Did not drop him.
I got him.
Good stuff. That is what you want to see. Tweak showing up to help him. Beautiful stuff.
Thanks, dude.
And this is something I was just about to talk about, is that these guys can hold their own, they can zone, and when things matter, they can back each other up like that. And now look at Tweak, and Tweak is just going to go right back to what he was doing. He's like, all right, you're good. You know, do your thing. I'm going to go back to doing what I'm doing. You love to see it.
That's 7 minutes.
And this is something we see so much over and over. And one of the things that we talk about so much is being able to be confident in your own gameplay, and if you're going to be away from each other, making sure that you are still close enough to help if your teammate gets in trouble. We didn't see this a lot from them yesterday until later in the day, and I wonder if it was because they became more comfortable and they just got in the flow of it more. But as the day went on, we saw this like answering each other's help and being there quicker to help each other. So it's really nice to see what they were doing yesterday transition into today.
I'll be there before you.
Solo confidence is just as important as team confidence as well. A little scab down. Oh, cheeky breaky.
I'm gonna check mannequin.
Something by checking down.
See if we can find some more points on the board.
Going ahead and picking up another scav from Kippen. Very nice.
So you're checking
The elusive chainlet.
Yeah, there's no chainlets here.
We've already got the
Just check
diary.
the jackets.
If I'm not mistaken.
Is there no chainless spawn on the? Is there chainless spawn on the opposite side too?
I don't know. Is there? I can go have a look.
Could be wrong.
I'll just check the 2 stashes on the way out.
Oh, hang on. I'll check the fucking what do you call it?
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
idea. Check the
shelves back here.
stashes on the way out. Check the
Yep.
shelves.
Check the shelves. Yep. Check all that. Chainlink could be anywhere. I
course,
believe that they went through all the safes. Kippen was over there by the dorms checking the safes where the chainlets have a high possibility.
Huge.
Nice. Shroud mask. We have the diary and the shroud mask from Kippen that I see on his inventory. Nice. Let's see if we can pick something
Big
up. The
pickup.
Jackets, duffel bags, stashes, caches, all that sort of stuff. If you need to find stream items, that is your place to go. Also, re-streamer fold the AK MS, please.
Pain.
Oh, it's got
The
butt
problem
pad
with
on it.
trying,
Never mind.
so yeah, like you would have to remove the butt pad and then flip it over and then put the, you know, it's a whole thing anymore. It's too much
the
work.
Helmet.
Too much work.
Couple of kills, scabs. Yep.
I know it's a
I'm
bad
taking the
habit for
scavs
me.
back,
Every
I'm
time I
feeling-
find an 8R
And the shroud
scav,
mask is
I
actually-
take the
that's
mag out of it
one.
and check to see if it's 55A1.
Oh wow, that's a good call. Kippen going ahead and getting out. Tweak is making his way to that extract now. One thing that always bothers me though is when one teammate gets out and leaves the other one in. We saw this yesterday happen on reserve, where somebody got out and his teammate couldn't extract because they were trying to extract through manhole cover, and the manhole cover was on lockdown.
I'm just extracting now.
Yep, you have to take out the light if you know what's good for you. The good old customs exfil light.
We'll find another chain
Nice,
anyway.
nice.
It's fine.
Looks like we got a team exfil from Kippen and Tweak. We're gonna head on over to Malding and Balding.
And I have the diary and then the shroud mask for you, Kippen.
So really good for these guys to go ahead and pick up another team extract. That's another 10 points plus everything else. It looks like Malding and Balding are just getting in to this customs raid, popping that pre-med. They may have been in for a minute, but they're going to go ahead and push to the dorms. This is another one where they separate, and this is something of all the maps, I personally feel that if you are going to separate, and I said this yesterday also, Customs is the map to do that. Customs is the map that allows you to separate better than any other map, because it's the one that most players are comfortable with. Do you agree with that?
So, I agree with that. If you're confident in your team's abilities to be able to zone, like we saw Tweak and Kippen do just a second ago, I have complete confidence that Deadly and Taze can do it as well. But I do think that Customs is a little bit more of the map where you do need to be available to your teammates just as much as, let's say, Shoreline or something like that. Even though Shoreline's a big map, you still need to be able to back your teammate up because of the how fast things get close quarters on that map.
Yeah. Deadly is really pushing over to this aggressive fight that's happening over here by the USEC stash building. Looks like he went ahead and he's finding one PMC, has not dropped him yet, putting a few more bullets and dropping him right there. But he is fighting. There's a lot of grenades going off. Let's see what happens here.
Big boiler spawn spites. Fawn spites? Spawn fights, that's the word.
Wait, is that an MK18?
Oh, yeah.
I would have definitely taken that off of the body and hit it somewhere, so that way somebody doesn't find that and use it against me. That thing is dangerous.
And then we just find them again.
You're cool.
I don't know where they are. That's the problem.
Near me as well, but I don't know where they are either. I just hear a shot. I don't see anything.
So it looks like they're still split up a little bit. It looks like we are going to have Deadly still trying to find the guys that were fighting on the other side, pushing around, checking the jump overs, going to go ahead and make a jump over himself. Really smart jump over if you have the strength to make it.
Oh man, I'm cracking myself up today.
Yeah. you and your fond obsession.
Hey, I'm not good at English, okay? You know, it's my first language and my worst language. No big deal, alright?
Yep. Hey, I'm right there with you.
Oh, yeah.
You should have heard me and Jeepo yesterday just tripping over our words like crazy, but it happens.
You know, we say a lot of words. You can't expect us to get every single one of them completely right. Alright, yeah.
Exactly. We're talking for 3-4 hours straight here. You know, it wears on the vocals a little bit.
Exactly. Now, we've been talking a lot about the whole split strategy and the playstyle today. Ooh, looks like we got some action.
Ooh.
Before, is this a possible scab boss?
Oh, Tay's jumping a little bit, flipping and snapping that shot onto the wall. Finding another one outside.
Players. This might be players. I think that was an AI, but it looked like a possible USEC. Yeah, audio, man. That's the thing around this area. It's whack.
Yep. It's Rashala.
Oh, he's saying it's Rashala.
PMC.
What's going on?
Oh! Oh, getting
nice
lit up!
up.
Picking that up, beautiful.
PMC here, died from power building up in the windows. Watch yourself.
Died from power building. No shot was just there.
100%. 100%. He's dead in the windows.
He was already dead, right?
Yeah. I didn't kill him.
And we're talking before, being available to your buddy is a very, very good strategy when you're split up. We saw Deadly go for the power.
Yep.
While Taze went for the fort, so that's the sort of strategy.
Any info where bosses are?
I killed one ground floor.
Using
No
the
clue.
Surf
I
12
feel
over
like it
the
might be
CMS
outside,
in these competitions, which would you prefer? I mean, obviously the Surf 12 is going to give you more health, but the CMS is going to be quicker. What do you think?
So I think that if you're going to go for surgery, anyway, you need to be able to make sure that your area is clear. Combat surgery isn't exactly the smartest idea, so I usually go with the survival kit.
Yeah.
Partially because I also tend to, whenever I get my arm blacked out or my leg blacked out, it's also fractured, so I don't want to have to do the extra time with the splint and the CMS. But that being said, if I get my leg shot out, I'll just pop a Propadol. You know, it's not necessary that I need my leg. If anything, I'll go for the surgery on my arm for the aim stability rather than dealing with the broken leg or something like that.
I'm upstairs from you, okay?
Oh, picking up a mustache off of Rashala.
Nice.
Really nice.
I don't know about I think
I'd love to see that.
When did Rashala start
that stuff? Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know he wore a mustache every once in a while.
Mustache, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh, mustache Rashala.
Usually find them on the Zavadskis.
Yeah, I knew that. I've never really paid attention to one on Rashala. Just imagining him while wearing that mustache and his sunglasses, just looking like he's out of Miami Vice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Thoughts on
Thompson?
Sacriel's there.
Let's go.
Oh, Sacriel T also picking up 2 streamer items in this raid. Really good pickups. Yeah.
Yeah. Check. I'll just
looks like Taze is going for
Did you check
the tactical bait with the butt flashlight.
Check that middle room as well.
Okay, this guy died to a boss? Wait, okay. 200 IQ.
He died to a boss? Guard.
Power building.
Rashala is dead, so that means that the other guards are going to be in a defensive posture.
Yep.
It's like they're going to reset. They already pressed the button.
Yeah, I think personally at this point, I don't think you try to fight the guards that are just kind of camped up. Just get out, get the 10-point extract. You've picked up all of these streamer items. You've picked up some really good kill points. Just go ahead and get out. Look at these scores though. Malding and Balding and Team Flowmore have switched up multiple times today, back and forth.
These guys are just duking it out. I mean, these teams are super just coordinated. They're super I mean, watching these guys put PMCs down is making me feel bad right now because I mean, even though it's 5.56, like sometimes like their snap ability just sometimes makes me feel old. So let's go watch Kippen Tweak snap the target. Speaking of which,
second floor. I thought he was.
Kippen Tweak just broke 300. We are just over the halfway mark of the tournament. and they're at 300.
Yeah, so once up the stairs and then
They are on pace to get 600. Oh, finding a PMC, Kippen in the stairwell there. Going ahead and getting aggressive. Pre-fire in that corner, looking for him. Where'd he go? There he is! Come on! No,
he ran out of ammo!
My gun.
Oh, he ran out of ammo!
My gun.
Just stop shooting.
Oh man, the boys are down.
I didn't. I still had ammo left in that mag.
Oh man.
Oh, his gun just was not firing.
One kill.
Oh, I thought he ran out of ammo. That sucks,
I did too.
Dude.
I thought his ammo clicked. I thought he was out. Like,
Dude,
oh my gosh, I don't know what happened there. That is super unfortunate. That was a great. He thought he had him around the corner. He went ahead for the pre-fire. He wasn't there. I guess he had gone up the stairs one more level and then pushed down behind him. It happens. Man, that was painful. Exactly.
I mean, that's how it plays out sometimes. I mean, it's reserve. You've got all the chads going around, and unfortunately, he got, I don't know if that was a bug or just the gun just decided to stop shooting. But hey, victim of circumstance. Best you could do is gear up and re-strategize and whatnot.
Yeah. So it looks like Party Pineapple, the Sherpas are going to be getting back in. We're going to tune in with them in just a moment. But man,
but this is exciting. This is
that hurts, Party. That hurts.
We're halfway through. We're on pace to a 600-point round for Kippen and Tweak, and everybody's putting us out performance. We got Sherpas going on to customs.
But we can check here quickly.
Running right off the bat. Looks like they're just trying to make a statement, get themselves placed into the map, chug down the Red Bull. We'll see what's going on. Yep, hour 27 left coming in from the battle mod. If you guys are in any of the chats for the contestants, if you do not know, the battle mods are the point of contact between Evasion and the chat that you are in on over there. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them, show them some love as well. They make it happen. And yeah.
Yep, and it looks like Flo Moore is also in. We're going to go ahead and look at both of these teams. One of them is on Shoreline. The other is on Customs. Ooh, Shoreline.
So far. Yeah.
I was going to say, this is like the first time we've actually tuned into Shoreline today. So I'm excited to see what these guys are going to do on Shoreline.
I love this map.
Are they
going my favorite map?
Yeah. It's a really it used to be a very competitive map. I feel like it's very hit or miss now, but I'm excited. Are they going to run into Sandy, down low here, or are they going to get into some good stairwell fights?
I think the best place that you can fight Sanitar is probably on over here anyway. It looks like Flo might be running into somebody over near the courtyard.
Oh, go ahead,
Players in the courtyard. See what's going on. Claymore is going to go inside. They're going to meet up with his buddy. I think there might have been scavs that Flo ran into. Not sure. Sherpa's over by the loading dock, getting some action from the scavs on over there.
Yep, lots of scavs are spawning in over here on the Sherpas. Go ahead and pick up a few extra points there. Every single point helps the team out in one way or another. Interesting to see here, they are going for that strategy. Like I've said over and over, Customs is the one that if you're going to split, this is the map to split on.
I think I have eyes on the player.
Definitely think it's a great place to split. I think if they're in the resort, though, I think it's pretty good idea to stay in the wing that your teammate would be in. Mostly because, especially if they're going to be in the east wing, you got 3 floors to take care of.
Oh no!
Flo is down. Instantly down as soon as he gets shot up.
From where?
That was probably over near admin, maybe over towards the shots from earlier that he got involved with. Maybe there was a second one.
Yeah, there may have been a second one. Florence did pick up that dog tag off of that first kill. That guy was wearing a fort armor, which is something you just don't see because of the weight of it too often. But it does look like Claymore knows that he's in admin. He's going to go ahead and push that aggressively to try to pick up this kill and get revenge.
Yeah, I think he's doing it right by playing this quickly and efficiently. We're coming into the second half of the round. So I think it's very viable that these guys understand that they just went into a raid. One of them died right off the bat, so it's up to Claymore to decide, am I going to go in for the kills, or am I going to go re-queue with my buddy? So it's like he's playing the aggressive thing, playing that option out, and then seeing how things go from there.
Do it now.
I think this is a really smart thing to do, Party, is go ahead, try to pick up the kill on the PMC that killed your teammate, and then once you get that, get out. You put some points up. You wasted a little bit of time, but as long as you can do it quickly and efficiently, it won't be enough to really be a detriment to your team's standings.
Yeah, exactly. Especially on Shoreline, since he can make his way over towards the exfil and maybe hit a cash or two on the way, maybe get a streamer item to give a little bit of that cushion for his teammate's death.
At least.
And it is a big
now I
map.
do want to.
Oh, and he runs into a player. No.
Oh no, that was the. Oh.
No diary and
the
no
one tap.
Party, that was him. That was the guy who
That
was
was
looking
the
for him.
same guy.
I'm almost positive it was. We got Team Sherpas up top, going ahead and getting into it. Rashala is down, picking up those scav guards, and scav boss really big. This is going to help them out a lot.
So many scav bosses today. I'm loving it. Oh, Granada! Oh my god, they're screaming and yelling.
Oh, grenade coming in on side, on red. Cool, good way to push away from that. Oh, there they all are, packing up.
Come. I'm inside gas station, reloading, refilling one mag.
On my way. Be really careful. He's running double mags. Did he drop him? Did he drop his other mags?
Very curious. Yeah, this is interesting to see. Only running a double mag setup. Looks like Takalis is going to go ahead and pop the scav, or the sniper scav.
UFN that's you shooting.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much for the raid,
I just killed the
I thought that was Rashala.
Any bodyguards still alive?
Some bad Rashala just coming around the corner. Are you not entertained? Oh, I love it.
That's me approaching.
We're being told that they think that he dropped it. Looks like the teammates are meeting up. They do need to have good communication here so they don't end up shooting each other.
That's all of them?
No, very good comms.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Boys are doing great, minus that one slip up earlier, don't worry.
Behind the pipe,
the best of us, as you guys can see. And he did get one of the
It really does.
over towards the fuel tank. No, he's got Rashala left.
There could be one more. I got one more.
Boom!
It could be
picking up that last guard.
Frag was thrown at me from the rocks, mate.
Okay. You wanna go for it, or you wanna go for you said
I need to put a bit more ammo into my mag. I dropped one mag accidentally.
He did drop a mag.
Actually, never mind. Come and cover me and grab Rishala's weapon.
Yeah, there's way too much time to pack another mag. You might as well just pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is one thing that I've talked about. Yeah, this is one thing I've talked about over and over, Party, is 60 rounders need to stop being the meta, and everybody needs to switch to 40 rounders. They're better. So yes, it's 20 less rounds. Ergo's better. Reload time's better. It's just better. 40 rounders, chat. They're cheaper. They're better.
Yeah. Exactly. I still run 30s when I'm running 5.56. I run 30s when I'm running 7.62. It's just way better to be knowledgeable of your ammo count rather than just mag dumping all the time, in my opinion.
Be careful with the rocks, yeah?
Garlum.
Yeah.
No, Garlum, yes.
Hey, we gotta end the mag dump meta. Oh, taking shots.
Taking shots. This is the guy that they thought they... Oh, sniper scav up top over there. Going ahead and picking that up.
Hopefully...
Oh, finding the bush wicking over here, lighting him up. Come on, Takalis. No, he's down there. Oh, he's in the little... Come on.
Oh, his leg got shot out.
No idea.
It's a 209 gamer. Where'd he go?
He was right there. Communicate with each other. Please communicate. Good stuff. 7 is in. I got him. Oh, it looked like 856A1 possibly.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Half to the left somewhere.
40 rounders are 1x3.
Got him.
Going ahead and picking up another kill over here by checkpoint.
and check the hidden
Go for it.
stash.
Oh yeah, it's
Cap
a way
down.
different world in Tarkov now that we have a lot more rigs with
can also check
1x3s.
Watch
out.
Back then we only had
Okay.
the alpha
I
rig.
killed him just now.
I mean, realistically, I think we only
I'm
still
going-
have
I'm
one
going
other
to
rig.
use
The
that for the
AACPC
Go, go, go. Be
has a
careful
three
with players.
three
Right?
slot in
I
it. I don't
love
think any
that
other rig
rig.
does. Yeah.
You have the whatchamacallit? There's a few of the newer scav vests that they added also have 1x3s.
Do
I
they?
think one or two of them. Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to check.
TV 110 as well.
got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chain lit.
Oh yeah, I always forget about the TV 110
Chainlit!
because I hate
We
it.
got a chainlit!
Chainlit.
Yeah, we
Good
saw it.
stuff.
This won't be the last time I
Elusive.
cast them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
always forget
understand,
about the
but definitely
TV
don't
110 because I hate that rig more than anything. I don't
Yeah,
like it. It's
let's-
too heavy. I don't feel like it protects you enough.
Let's go. I'm at the hidden stashes at the back, yeah?
Well, it's level 4
that?
now. It used to be level 5, and when it was level
I
5, I
am
used
on
to use
scav,
that
I'm
thing
gonna kill.
religiously because it had the
Yeah.
the two
Cap is
2x2s.
down.
I would always put helmets in there back when I played
the hidden
labs.
stash at the
Oh my
bike.
god, I
On
used to
my
play
way-
labs.
On my way there.
Copy.
I just realized that.
I hear you.
Yep.
Oh man, what a
So yeah,
time.
there's a lot of 1x3s that you can use. Chat, 40 rounders. Trust me, use them for a week. They're way cheaper than 60 rounders, and I mean by way cheaper, I mean like a fifth of the price.
I'm at extract.
Yeah.
40 rounders. They reload faster. They take less of an ergo hit. They take.
Good luck in the tournament. Thank you
That-
very much. Sorry for
They're
it.
just not bad. They're great.
So
Trust me.
sorry. I'm very
I'm gonna
sorry.
make it
I
tell
had to race
people.
tonight. Oh
I want
shit.
to tell people about the vector. Oh, they went to the wrong side!
Do not worry.
Let's
Oh,
go.
We better get going, boys. Oh man, is this
Hey,
time
you
that
know what?
their way sitting
Think
here
of
gonna
the
matter
positives.
though?
Let's go through Fortress.
Think of the positives
there's
of
no
this
one.
party. They get to run to the other side of the map. They get to try to pick up more scav kills and
I
more
mean, we would
points.
have been in
They
this
may be
area
able to
anyways,
loot
yeah?
for some more
So
streamer
we would-
items.
we would
Look
have
at the
to do same,
positives, all right?
Basically, so
Oh,
we
of
lost
course.
like 2 minutes.
That's the thing.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
They get to go
back
pack
to
across the
right.
whole map.
It doesn't do the
Or-
doesn't matter anymore. at
Or
this point.
they could just take the power right now.
To be
That's
honest,
the
we have to
thing.
do excellent. All the raids from now on.
And that's the thing, like, you know, the very first thing that Tag does, he's like, all right, I'm gonna heal my leg if I gotta run across the whole map. So
Absolutely.
time management, how are these guys gonna manage to run across the
Sorry
map?
for ignoring
Come on,
my
man.
dear friends.
Trust
Sorry
me,
for
the
ignoring
amount of times I go to a wrong
guys.
exfil, it's
Welcome,
insane.
welcome. Very nice to see you.
I'm like, oh, I
Thank
didn't
you very
expect it to
much.
get this far.
Are you already?
I am at the bridge.
Look,
Old gas
I
station.
will
Scabs here.
100% admit
Kill
that
the scabs, I'm gonna go
competition
turn
is
power on,
way
okay?
more stressful than
I don't
chirping
play.
somebody through the maps. It
I
happens.
have no idea where he is.
You know, you just play your game and you kind of lose track of certain information, and
I think Tack's in a fight right now. He's getting grenaded.
Tax is
He's
hearing
on-
something.
I'm literally close to the ramp.
He's gonna
He's on the other side
underhand
of the
nade
fence
this. Nice little
Oh.
underhand. Always a great feature.
Love the underhand. People don't use it enough.
That middle ZB
Yeah, they don't use it enough, and you can blind fire
Yeah,
nades
I'm
too.
trying to
This
come
is
to
the
you
best
now.
thing. From around corners.
Let me know. If you cannot come, let me know and I'll come to
I can. I can.
Yep.
You can.
going
Okay.
for the
Really
power.
smart. Go ahead and press the power and
And then we'll
exfil.
move
Yep.
on, yeah?
Have you turned on the power already?
Yeah.
It's always interesting to me seeing how people path through
This
the
extraction
old
is
gas
open, but I
station
guess we're
area.
not gonna
'Cause
have
a lot of
this
people
one.
like to
No,
run
we're not gonna
through.
have
I
this.
tend to just jump over the train.
I'm out of gas right
Yeah.
now. I'm behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. The scabs.
Unless I
went
need something
inside.
from
You
old
check
gas,
it out,
I
someone
just will
check
pop the
inside.
few scabs and then I'll just push past it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there we go. Picking up a scab. Oh, that scab just ate every one of those rounds.
Oh man, I really hope
I
it's
got
got
two.
56A1 because it's
I got
feeling
two.
like it's hollow.
Oh
point.
my gosh!
Checking the scabs.
They're just
Roger.
anyway having a fun time down there, Scabby boys.
They were just,
Must
they
be
were
the
just hanging
spot.
out. Yeah, passing, it's hot outside. They were trying to cool off in these tunnels. There's no AC.
Yeah, it's totally innocent scabs hanging out at a gas station.
Okay, coming stronghold.
Roger. Stronghold looks good so far. I'm literally in front of it. There's a scarf there
At this
somewhere.
point, in customs, there's definitely a fair
Get
chance
that
there's
guy.
going to be definitely player scabs, maybe some slow playing players. There we go.
There's
There we
scavs
go.
down.
Oh, more scabs
AIs.
just crouched, just hanging out.
Folks is going to have some problems
Man,
counting
these
these rates.
chickies are sneaky today, huh? Oh my
Directly down
god.
below.
I'm opening the door.
All right, guys, we're looking for Zavotskis. I need to count on Zavotskis and total scavs after that.
So that is something that we do want to point out real quick is if you look at this, they are absolutely demolishing the PvE kills. 31 PvE kills. Their issue so far, party, has been their PMC kills. They've only gotten 6. And a lot of that I think had to do with the night runs trying to get the guide done. I think that really hurt them early on, but I'm excited to see what they can do to bounce it back here at the end.
Plus Rishala.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a
that's the
total
thing
of
is like
14
the
kills.
strategy. 40 kills. Ooh, and that's
Wow.
the thing. Keeping track of the strategy you have in play and sticking to is one thing, but being able to adapt
for
play
customs, we just focus
situations is
kills.
also another thing.
After
So
this raid.
unfortunately, these guys over on the Sherpas died 4 raids into their guide. But they've also been doing a lot of those night raids, like you said, so that might be a factor in setting them back a little bit. Looks like we got Claymore with a diary in his bag as well.
Okay, I don't know. Then
So
maybe
I
I did hear an AK out towards construction. Maybe he aimed on me, then just moved away.
Claymore going ahead inside of 2-story. Yeah, Claymore over here in 2-story. Looks like Florence is playing around the outside, and you heard Claymore say, "Hey, after this raid, we need to focus on kills. That's all we're going to focus on. Let's just do our maps and let's get kills." What do you think about that strategy?
You check all 3 Doms 3?
I did.
Well, we've seen these guys very consistent across the board. I mean, they're sitting at 250 right now. They got 19 PMC kills, 16 PvE, and they're doing a decent time of survival with the 38 compared to everybody else right now. I think right now that we're seeing a very, very fight-heavy bracket going on right now with the semifinals, and I think that people are all doing the right thing right now without trying to focus on trying to get their hat trick or trying to get the guide, the boss kills, or the 7 PMCs. They're trying to take it easy and play it smart with their map decisions and how they go about things.
Yeah, mind you.
I hear him. Opposite side or up top.
Very true. Listen, they're getting into a competition, hearing something right now, trying to find somebody to shoot at. I think they are looking for him. They think he's up top in this middle building.
Opposite side to us across the fence, yes?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, skeleton area is a very hard area to push through.
Once it's exploding, it'll be good.
Yeah, it's a very hard area to push through, but I believe it like, to me, it's one of the most controllable points on the map. You can see everything from here. But that also means everything can see you in most situations. Going ahead and lighting up something down the train track, party.
Yeah.
Here we see Claymore with those flicks, man.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
Definitely do not want to ever underestimate either of these players, man. They will stomp over you in a heartbeat if you give them the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we got one down. Good shot, boys.
I'm nading up.
Get the tag, see if we can find Rashala. And there we go, Malding Balding just hitting the 300 mark as well.
Another dead guy over here.
Just going ahead and picking up crazy kills. I mean, Claymore states that he has the finest dad jokes on Twitch. I think we'll have to get him to give us some dad jokes later on.
Yeah, we'll have him share one or two. I remember this one time I was playing with.
There's a guy in the
action flow.
There's a guy in the food room, and there's a guy that aiming across with the blue laser from the right side here.
More blue lasers. They have.
Yep.
Claymore is going for that flank, but it looks like Florence has been. They've been hunted by this blue laser all match. Every time we hear them, they're talking about a blue laser. Maybe they finally found the culprit.
Okay. I hear him. He's on the stairs. To go up or down.
These are those scary fights, multi-dimensional fights with your duo.
No, I'm not above you. That might be him. I'm outside.
Constantly changing situation. Yep. Understand they know where each other are.
Oh, finding one down low.
Nice.
Including the rest of ground floor.
That's one down.
Trying to use that. Yeah, trying to use that dark corner to his advantage. Did not work out.
Jungle HK.
I'm on the stairs going up.
Did Flo take out the first one?
Sounds good.
7 minutes.
Are you down here on first? Here on first. Yep.
Ooh, good comms. They almost got into a bad situation there, though.
Ooh.
No. They killed me.
So it looks like the guy that Flo killed downstairs had 2
So many
guns
dead
on him.
fuckers, man. God damn it.
There's so many dead men.
Luck right now. Dog shit.
I mean, they say they have dog shit luck, but these guys are putting on an amazing performance PMC-wise, you know? They have died to action, but at the same time, they have been putting people down as they walk through all these maps.
Yep, they have 3 team extracts, 38% survival rate for these guys, but they are putting up 2.63 PMC kills per raid. Really big numbers from these guys. Where we see the Sherpas are pushing with PvE kills and not PMC kills, we see these guys sitting at a lot of PMC kills.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing, if you're going for the PMC kills, you're not necessarily going for PMC kills, but you definitely can, but if you're going for players, you're going to find scavs regardless. Oh, we got Sprats. Nice.
Good stuff.
That's nice. Now these boys are sitting at 32 points a raid, so that's the thing that you like to see. Going in that usually 20 to 40 area per points per raid that we saw normally in the brackets before, but obviously as things go on, the ante has been up a lot more point scorers on the bracket, so we're probably looking at like 30 to 50 is going to be your comfortable zone for these semifinals. Kippen Tweak just hit the 350 mark.
350 mark.
Now things are starting to slow down, which is where things start to get good. So we'll see how things go from here on out. With we got 3 teams within what is that 80 points, just about.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is one of the things that we start to see is the points like. Kippen and Tweak are at 350. You have Team Flowmore at 269. You have Malding and Balding at 306. Now, the thing that's going to end up happening is items are going to stop becoming so important because there are only a finite amount of items that you can get. You cannot keep getting items. They don't keep stacking in points. So as you've collected items, it becomes harder and harder to get those item points. And it becomes more about your PMC PvE kills. And I think that's where we're going to start seeing the scores really get adjusted, is what teams are going to push every single fight that they hear.
Yeah, exactly. It's that old, it's the old tortoise and the hare sort of thing you got going on right now. You know, the Sherpas are playing it very consistent. They're playing it nice and easy and whatnot. So as items start to taper off, as the availability and points for every team starts to taper off, are the Sherpas going to be able to pull it through with their consistency?
Mm-hmm.
Because reminder,
that's going to be the top 2. Yep, that is exactly right. The top 2 do move on to our finals bracket, which will take place next Saturday for that cash money prize.
Super excited.
We got
as always
2 there, 2 PMC kills.
Always love seeing the
plus
play
chain
style
lit,
difference
plus
NA and EU.
Plus the chain lit,
while
plus
it's
the
not
right,
inherently too much different, you know, the nuances are certainly there.
Right, labs now.
Definitely.
And with an hour left,
I'm
like
gonna
we
head
said,
towards
this is when
cave,
things start to come down to. We got 7 and TAC heading on over to reserve.
Before you jump down, really?
Maybe
A
going for that glue
reserve
car?
choice.
We need a tool set.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you are pushing and you do have quite a few of the scav boss / guard kills, pushing to reserve is a great option. Picking up a set of tools, that is one of the items that they need. Great pickup there.
Oh, sweet.
If we can get the military circuit board over near TAC, we will be perfect.
You know what? Let's find a T here as well.
Man, now these guys with the PvE, these guys are just wiping the board with scavs. I think it was, what, 14, 15 scavs they ran into on customs, and they had T'Challa guards and whatnot, but no PMCs. So I think, like I said a minute ago, with the whole not necessarily going for the 7 PMCs in the raid, the 15 boss guard kills, and the guide, not necessarily something you should be going for, but keeping in mind your map selection.
Oh, Sakali's getting into it over there. Was that a scav boss guard?
Okay. Oh, maybe we'll see him. That's the thing. If you know you're close, there's no shame in going over towards customs or going towards reserve for these guard kills as well.
Yep, and Bolts is letting us know that they have 9. Yep. Bolts is letting us know that they have 9 boss / guards so far. It is the boys. This is huge for these guys.
If they get all of them, man, this could be the 15.
Come on! Oh, beautiful! Another one. Takali's is going to reload and reposition.
We're at 11. 4 lefts.
Come on, good
12.
stuff. Let's do this.
Red 7 coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nice, 13.
That might have been another one. Come on, let's get the entire crew. Oh, there they all are. Do it, Red.
I get 2.
Is that all of them? Come on.
Did he get both of them? Did he get both? He got both.
Oh, one more. Come on, Red. Be safe. Be safe. Play the smart.
Coming to you.
Good stuff. Picking it up. You got him.
Nice. Let's reset, dude.
I need to patch up.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Let's get our check. Come on, guys. Chat. Did they get it? Let's see if they got this.
Did they get it? We got the check mark.
We got the check mark. Everybody, get those check marks. Let's. Oh man.
That is what you want to see from the last hour of this. Reserve always coming through with these sort of plays. The Sherpas coming in with the Scav Boss White, picking up that check mark. PvE kills 40, by the way.
I mean, PvE kills 40 for this team. 40! I mean, that right there with that check mark pushes them to 223. They are within striking distance of Team Flowmore. If they can keep this momentum in the last hour, they really could start making a push. And we could see some big swings here.
Seems like clockwork every time that we do this, Fluffy. We get to the last hour and we just get to the point where we say, all right, now it is a match. Now we got a game.
It's interesting to point out that Kippen and Tweak are at 364 with an hour left to go.
Wow.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
Now, yesterday they were sitting at, what they hit, 551.
551. And an extract here for another 10 points party. I gotta say, they have worked very well at trying to extract together. They have made it a point to do this. Great play, great work. Really good to see from those guys.
Small cock today, bro.
And just to note, those guys on Sherpas were in and out within a few minutes. Oh, we just missed the fight. Looks like these boys just cleaned house. Wow.
Now, I will say this. From the way that Tweak is speaking, I feel like these gentlemen were asleep down here.
Where's the MCB spawn exactly?
Kippen is out this time, and it's Tweak.
Right in front of the 2 jackets.
Oh yeah, no, nothing.
Hanging near the D2. Looks like there's a lot of action over there, huh? No exfil campers. It's going to take the exfil.
Okay, well that wasn't
another
for me, I guess.
6.
Take it.
No, it's good.
Oh my gosh.
I got the
party.
Now these guys aren't making it out, but look at the PMC. Look at the PvE. You know, like
35 PMCs again today. What was the? Let's get a clarification. Let me double check the stats for you, chat, for what their stats were for yesterday and how many PMCs that they got yesterday.
Got it clipped, thank you.
Because they are right on track to keep doing it again today.
What map do you want to go to next?
Oh yeah, 64 kills that we're looking at total right now. These guys came out yesterday with 117.
Yeah.
And it's sitting at 369 right now. We're gonna look at an easy 400 score, maybe 500.
I just need a sec here. All my mags are.
Oh, all right. Team Flowmore, the boys. See where we're going. Looks like some labs, maybe.
Oh wow, labs. Interesting choice. Great spawn. They're going straight over to red.
Very, very good sign with the spawn. Nice. Let's get
well, he went to the bathroom.
Not a labs player.
I gotta pee. He says he's gotta pee. I'll be right there, homie. You do your thing. Alright. No, both of these boys are going to go into red. Looks like we're not going to go with the red and violet.
Yeah. I'm looking for a
Oh my god. Can't use them.
Managers now, I guess.
Look at that, chat.
Should I go down and check the safe real quick?
No, you close that door.
Okay.
You close that door behind you and make the other people use their red key card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're into it. They hear somebody running up behind them.
Jumping down.
Oh no! Oh, that grenade was really close.
Just like Flo's going for the jump.
Down there. I'm checking the stairs.
Boy plays.
One down.
Good job. Backing you up.
Nice. Very good movement.
Okay.
Yep, there's more. See how it plays out.
Empty, alright?
Yeah, I hear you. My nade? I'm gonna run across. Dead. Got him.
Oh yeah, great coordination. Nice pickup. See if there's one more. Nice.
Aside pre-firing, thinking that was a guy, and it was a guy, I continued firing. Whoa, nade.
Careful, Nate.
Yep. What?
Up top, up top.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go get my tag then. Hang on.
Here you go.
Yeah, you good.
There is that
Did I
fourth
grab your
party.
tag by accident? No, I didn't. I don't hear anything. I'm on the stairs.
What is
Roger.
that
Checking the safe.
MCX? Oh, what? Holy
Here.
moly.
Parking. Parking staircase. Button.
The wooden one? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just looting, dude. Just looting. Okay, considering he didn't put that many rounds in my chest with the MCX, he really messed me up there.
Very bad, Nate. I died. He's camping in the bathroom.
Oh
He's
no!
in the bathroom.
Lawrence goes
Hang on,
down.
hang
Nade at the ground.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
That
no,
guy too?
man,
That guy's
Glitter
insane.
down.
Jesus Christ.
Nuts!
My
Wow.
God. Right, one tag.
Oh man.
Dude, I literally ran right across the
hate to
freaking
see
doorway
that
and one tagged me with a
happen.
fucking SA.
Oh.
That guy's crazy. One tag.
Oh man, God, you hate to see that. Now I will say this, party, and you saw that MCX in there. I really like that gun, and I think that ammo, the AP Blackout is a very underrated round in the game. The problem is at distance, it becomes a unique issue because that gun, the ammo doesn't fire as well as you want to. It doesn't do as much as you want to, but I think it's a lot of fun. I think people should try that gun out more. It's really, really fun. Horizontal sway's a bit of a pain though, but once you get that down, great showing. Party, we're within the 1 hour time. Dude, I want to go ahead and once again thank everybody here at Evasion. I want to thank all of you for joining us here today and giving us your time. We love putting on these shows for you. It is a just absolute powerhouse of a teams that we have going at
Always
it
have a
today.
blast.
Always have a
Every
blast.
time.
And once again, if you are interested in joining on any of these events, or you want to know more about the events, or you just want to keep up to date, make sure you follow the Twitter for Evasion at evasion_GG. Also check out the website evasion.gg. All of the rules are listed for the solos, duos, trios, anything like that may be coming up. You can find out about the merch, you can find out about the competitive team, and they also do streamer spotlights or community spotlights for people that are very influential in the community, are helping out in unique ways, and they want you to check out. So make sure you go over there to the website. It's a beautiful website. And once again, check out the TikTok for them, evasion_GG on TikTok, where they post some really great highlights from the competitions. So, getting some people ready to load into Raid. Yeah. So far, Party, I want to ask you a couple of questions real quick. As we're waiting for some folks to load in here, Kippen Tweak, they are putting up big numbers again, but we are seeing them not extract. Do you think that's going to start affecting them points-wise? Because you've got Balding and Malding, they're nipping at Kippen and Tweak right now.
Oh yeah, so I mean, points add up. Every single point, all the scavs will matter. We've seen, some rounds where one scav is the difference between first and second place, second and third place, and whatnot. So right now, Malding and Balding, they've been creeping up the whole time, and that's the thing. Like Kippen and Tweak, they put an amazing amount of points on the board very early, and have been able to hold themselves up. But we see, like with the Sherpas right now, that the things tend to add up with the eggs that you put into whatever basket that you use. So the difference in play style and the strategies that are being employed right now, I think that Tweak and Kippen, if they make it out together with these exfils, it won't make as much of a matter with them not making it out earlier, obviously. But Malding and Balding, if they just keep doing what they're doing, they're gonna get that first place.
Yep, and remember the first. Yeah, and we're going to tune in with the Sherpas, but remember, first and second from today's competition moves on to the finals next Saturday. So they all know what they're pushing for. They know the points that they want to be at. They want to be in that first or second price, like that first or second range.
Yeah, just took 2 scarves.
See what the Sherpas are going to do here. Let me ask you this real quick also, Party. Do you ask your battle mod to tell you where you're at, what your placement is? Do you want to know if you're in last or second?
Got the cameras on.
Going to check the safe.
So honestly, I think my biggest thing with competing in these before is being as as neutral with things as possible to be as efficient with your performance as possible. It's obviously good to understand how you are doing, but I think keeping track with how everybody else is doing is going to be a cloudy mindset for these guys. So working with your battle mods is very incredibly important thing that you need to do in these battles, but I don't think it's important to worry about other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I agree with that. It's one of those hard situations because you do understand that both first and second are moving on to the finals. So I don't know if it's one of those situations where I want them to tell me directly where I'm at, but maybe in a situation like this, you say, hey, you know, if we're close to second, give us that little nudge to say, hey, push a little bit harder, move a little bit faster, try to get some more PMC kills or something like that. So it's hard to come by.
That's what I would encourage. Yeah, exactly. Like just you know the little casual, just like, hey, you know, like maybe you should stay in here or something like that, instead of being like, hey, you're 10 points away from all that, you know. So picking up another
moving over
AI.
to 2-story right now.
45 AI.
So we have the channel. We need the diary, correct?
We need the diary.
The Sherpas are just destroying the AIs right now.
50% survival rate, looking for that diary as well. Tack is heading over to the right place for that as well. Lots of safes, lots of great opportunity for loot over in the dorms, as contrary to how it was a year ago.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
And the cat.
And honestly, I think the expansions over the past year have been amazing for the game as well.
Yeah.
Crack house? The diary in the crack house, Draco?
Looking at like,
I found 2 rollers this tournament. I didn't say any. I didn't want to say anything.
He's found a horse. He's found a cat. He's found a roller. He's found everything but the one thing he needs.
Gotta love the RNG, man.
He's gonna find a Bitcoin. He's gonna open up a safe and there's gonna be a Bitcoin sitting in one of them before he finds a chainlet.
Or a jacket, like.
Oh
man! Now, just a little note real quick. We have the Sherpas, Malding and Balding, and Kippen and Tweak. They all have check marks, all for their quests. Not all of them, but each of them have one. Now, the only team that we do not see with one is Team Flowmore, and that is not a bad thing. If these guys pull together with one round, that's all it is. One raid that pulls through. These guys get a check mark, and they surge themselves towards second place.
No. I'm on my way.
Very true. Getting that one check mark, getting 25 points will push them closer to nipping at the hills of Malding and Balding. Man, but like, let's be honest, Malding and Balding are nipping at the hills of Tweak and Kippen. And even though the scores just updated, Kippen and Tweak are now 20 or 32 points out in front. But that can change in one raid. We saw it multiple times yesterday with Kippen and Tweak putting up 50-point raids back to back.
Checking hidden stash at
these boys, I mean, that's the thing. Kippen and Tweak, for all we know, might end up in third place. You know, we might see Flowmore, Malding, and Balding just pull through. You know, we might see Kippen and Tweak coming in with an early exfil in one of the raids, if you know what I mean. But you know, obviously, that's all the situation, depending on how all the teams deal with the maps and their strategy from here on out. You got 50 minutes left. And you've got 2 teams still sitting under 300, so I think getting the 300 mark, keeping it consistent, and trying to just hold it together. I think that the exfils right now matter more than ever right now.
Yeah. And we're going into the last hour of competition, and this right here, I mean, this is, going ahead and getting into it. Is that a PMC?
No player.
Oh, his helmet took a shot! Oh, that's what we're talking about. Helmet saved lives. What was that hit him in the head? A Saiga pellet.
What is that beyond?
You gotta be careful with those Saigas, man.
That's towards you, Zach. I'm pushing.
Those things are deadly.
Yeah, very deadly. So we're in the last hour. What do you do if you're in their situation and you're competing? What do you do to keep yourself motivated? This is extremely tiring. This is extremely, like, you're going non-stop for 3 hours. There is no downtime between raids. It is just constant. What do you do, party, to keep yourself up and keep yourself, like, with the same energy you had at the beginning?
So I think quality of life and honestly,
Copy. On my way.
being able to get in and out of your stash is one of those big things that people really underutilize with these competitions. Is time management, you know, matters just as much in your stash as it does out of the stash. So having pre-built guns for different maps you're going to, going to,
No,
or
I'm
being able to
outside,
complement your partner's
USAC left
loadout.
outside by
Like
the metal
we
pipe.
see 308 and 556,
Pushing
very
towards-
good combination for this team. So I
That
think
was
that's a
your
very
frag?
big thing,
Or
is
his?
managing
was
everything
mine,
outside
frag.
of the
That was
raid
mine.
is going to make sure that you have a clear mind inside the raid as well.
Yeah. And it starts to wear on you, so I don't know, maybe
see
like
the other
while
guy
you're
yet?
loading into a
I'm
raid,
in
maybe it's
between
good to
the
stand
two.
up and do some jumping jacks or something. Keep the blood
Yeah.
flowing, keep your brain moving.
Deep breath,
That's the
you
guy
know,
you killed there?
something like
Yeah.
that.
Let me grab the tag.
Copy. Watch out,
Brandon,
you get
Nikita.
shot at from the window.
So Brian's
Oh,
letting us
another-
know what the
I might try
Sherpas
to
have
push in.
so
Yeah.
far. Still a lot for them to be able to pick up there.
Oh, a lot of items to be
Flashlight
found.
Same.
Moving in as well.
Same.
Could have
I hear you
some
moving.
nasty RNG.
Yeah, I hear you moving too.
Pick up a few streamer items.
That's
I'm
me
second
and
floor now.
They might.
Second floor.
Right here is
Here's
one of the
something
big.
up in
Camera.
here, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's good.
Takali's is lighting that camera up. He said, "I hate you, camera. Die."
I saw the
Pick
red
up that
light. Like,
camera's
nope.
dog tag.
Yeah.
I saw a
Going
red
down
flashy light.
So this is one of the interesting things about using the HK that we're seeing here from
you
Red
wanna
7
reset
is
it?
as he's going around these corners, it's
I would
barrel
say,
stuffing
okay,
a
how much time do we
lot.
have?
Getting into a fight in these tight corridors, this is not the strong suit of
Check
the
your
HK.
extracts as well, guys.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it earlier with the MCX, and that was just a little. Good. There's a little point I wanted to bring up is preferably, I'm a big fan of the 7.62-39 weapons. So
Alright.
being able to understand the
Should we reset
damage
or
that
should we
the
stay? How much time do
7.62
we have,
does,
boss?
and putting that into statistics terms, it does about the same thing as the MCX AP. So keeping that in mind, the MCX is really a close quarter
we have
7.62 gun
Okay, let's extract. Fuck it.
that
Let's
has a
go
really
down.
high rate of
Let's go.
fire.
Let's go.
And
So
I want to
think,
say hello
like
to
you
our
mentioned
NA.
Here.
Our NA solo
Scat more.
champion is in the chat. What is going on, Miss Lizard? How are you today? Takali's picking up a scav kill over here.
In this one.
Hype, let's go. Exactly. Can we get some love?
Okay, go
for
for it. I'm gonna check the
Miss
one
Lizard.
in the opposite corner, and then we can extract.
Yeah, it's all a situational thing. Every weapon in this game has its situation. You know, a long barrel HK with a suppressor on it, probably not the best idea for inside.
Very true.
Nope, no diary. Yeah, let's extract. Let's go back to the other map, dude. Where
Oh,
we still need to
look at that!
Diary acquired, the big one.
Nice.
Sweet,
We got the
perfect,
big
dude.
diary. Get the dairy
Really
up.
That's
good.
good points now. 2 player kills.
Picking it up on the last stash of the search. That's usually, you know, how it is. The last place you're searching has the thing you're looking for.
The big one.
And we got some player kills on the board for the Sherpas. Nice. Feels good, man. Feels good.
Yeah,
Nice.
picking up 2 player kills.
And the double exfil as of
so
3
we're gonna go
seconds
the big
from
board
now.
map, yeah?
Put the extra 10 on the
Yeah, we
board.
still need that circuit board, dude.
And the
Hell yeah.
boys are
No,
back at
oh
town.
really? You're gonna go that one?
Ka-ching,
We said we're
ka-ching.
gonna go the big boy one.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
no?
Oh,
Looks
okay.
like we
yeah,
actually
we
don't
can
have
go
the
there.
ability to do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go the
great.
big boy one. Maybe we get some stream items, yeah?
Yeah, there's some
Yes,
strategy
listen,
talk right there. Go for the streamer items. Nice.
Exactly. Going for those streamer items. Interesting talk between them. Trying to have a little miscommunication about what the big boy map is. I'm excited to see what their big boy map was or is going to be also. We've got nobody in raid. It looks like Tweak just finished out of his raid. Malding and Balding are looking for a map. So is Team Florence. Man, this has been what a great time. Let's go ahead and just say how much and thank the evasion team right here, all the way from the from our director. You guys know her, you love her, Sigma. She does so much, and our head of production, Hotel, does all of the clicking of the buttons behind the scenes. He puts on this show single-handedly most of the time, by the way. Does a great job. And once again, I want to shout out our head battle mods. You see them in chat. They're showing all the love. They're answering your questions. Brian and Garlum do some great things for this community. So if you have any questions, always hit Brian or Garlum up. They will answer the best of their ability. And we've got Team Flowmore back in labs. Let's see if this goes better for them this time.
Oh yeah, always super grateful for the community and the people we have making things happen. Always a positive experience hanging out. See what the boys can do
Nobody's there?
on
Nobody's
the
here?
old labs. Looks like Flo's going
I'm
for
going
the
back down to the
pre-team.
bait.
Here, some action going on. It's always, I
safe?
don't know about you, chat, but the beginning of labs raids are always hectic like this. So, multi-dimensional. See how it goes. Once it calms down in 5 minutes or so, things get a little more lax. But I think this is crunch time for the boys. Get some PvP, get some raiders, head on out. Time management's gonna be a big thing with these last 45.
Oh, we hear the light getting. Wow. Yep, Flo lighting somebody up across the way there.
No.
Nice.
Cool. Right. Outside managers.
One more.
All right, let's listen in, see what happens, see how they play this out. Picking up that kill. They hear multiples, I believe, going ahead and securing those tags.
Okay.
Is that second one a player? I think that might have been a raider. No, it's a player. Oh, okay. A pilgrim bag. Oh, a chonky boy.
Very tidy.
Okay, shut up.
Put the slick in the NDR. It's like, all right, I've had enough grid talking.
All right, we got 2 tags still.
I think he was talking to me.
Gonna clear green and
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I've seen someone. Ooh. Blacks, possible. Might have seen someone.
Man, I used to play a lot of labs when it first came out, and watching these guys just makes me feel like a noob.
Yeah, power. Drop down.
Yeah, when labs first came out, before we required the key card, it was the PvP map. It replaced what factory was for us for a very long time, and it kind of bred a new playstyle into Tarkov that we've seen become very popular amongst people. But it's also one of the playstyles that I kind of, it's not my favorite playstyle. I like the more tactical aspect of it. So it is interesting to see what's going on. They are trying to hunt down a PMC that they hear underneath. Let's see how they play this out.
Ooh. Oh! Nice kill!
Nice, good check. Careful toward boilers.
Yeah, very polarizing playstyle, like you said, as we see on that kill rate there. They hear some more.
Nade down. Oh, yeah, I see him.
Nice nade.
Yeah, he's over there.
That was a great nade. Just got the voodoo scope. Very good pickup from the kill earlier. Taking that MDR.
No, that's not above.
Oh!
That's boiler.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
It is above.
It is above.
It is above.
It is indeed. Looks like we got more. Big fight happening.
Hey.
Just looking to play the end of the hall.
Love you.
Nothing on the stairs.
Yo, can you nade for me? Do you have a F1?
Yeah.
That's the thing is, if the raiders spawn with zones,
not good at all.
that means
Throw another.
I think they might have pressed the button. Oh no, there's a nade that way. Holy moly.
That was scary.
Oh, go with the
free fight. Another thick boy.
One more coming over here.
Got one more at least. Oh, he's at the end. Yes, there you go.
Is that also?
Yes!
Whoa!
My man! Look at that movement.
Yep, checking.
He is a machine. Let's get some hype in the chat. That was crazy.
Well played. Let's see if there's another.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know what is with these boys. We are just flying all over the place. We got Claymore jumping on trucks. You got Flo just one hop in that hallway right there. Holy.
They picked the wrong team name. This team should have been called Team Superman with the way that they're playing today. Wow.
Machine.
Where's my
That's
backpack?
5 PMCs. If these boys can find 2 more, hopefully the other 2 don't rat. But we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna check the backpack real quick for any streamer items.
I mean, if I were these guys, you still have 40 minutes left. Do you take the extra few minutes to look for more PMCs? I think looking for PMCs wouldn't be the best idea. Or do you take the exfil and try to get the 7 PMCs maybe on like customs or something like that? Maybe Shoreline?
I think of all the maps, customs is going to be the map that you can realistically get it on. Shoreline is so hit or miss when it comes to it. Normally you can pick up 3 or 4, but trying to get 7 on it, it's very difficult because a lot of people just stash run, stay towards the outside. So if they are going to not stay in this raid and get it, going to customs is the way to do it. Florence says that he is often referred to as Israeli Drake.
Big cage downstairs, by the way. There was nothing.
I love these guys.
Interesting.
Watching them play is such a treat, man. I mean, I've done a few stuff with Claymore before with the OS team, if you guys know. If you guys haven't been there for any of him competing as well, he's an entertaining player. He loves his 7.62, his M4s. Hopefully, we'll get some dad jokes in the future from him as well. And yeah, man, like these guys work really well together, man. I'm super proud of every time that I see them play. They always place very consistently and well in any tournament they do.
Stay outside, Tater. Stay outside.
And I feel like anybody that's trying to learn, you know, how to get better at Tarkov can definitely learn a thing or two from these boys. So.
I got a clock. Does that count?
Exactly. They are great competitors. They picked up the Sheriff Eli badge. That's a lot of points and a rooster. Man, they are picking up all the good stuff right here. Great place. That's the one thing about labs. Like it is a great map to pick up streamer items.
That's the thing, like we were just saying. At this point, you know, you don't even need these 2 PMC kills anymore. They just picked up 2 streamer items. That's 20 points. Get an extra exfil in there. You got 30 points just for that. On not even including the PMC kills that this got. So actually, Kippen Tweak. Oh, they're at 410. What'd they do?
So it seems like they just had an 8 PMC customs raid for Kippen Tweak. They are really trying to make sure they are staying out in front of everybody, just pushing and pushing. Unfortunately, it does not look like Flowmore is going to pick up the 7 PMCs in one raid. They are leaving, but they did make up for it with a couple of streamer items to help them out a little bit.
Get the exfil. Looks like Malding Balding. Oh, this is Labs hour, huh? Looks like these guys are just.
This is interesting, party. Yeah, this is so interesting because I expected to see Labs a lot more yesterday with the teams that we had, but nobody ran it, and it's very interesting seeing the teams today choose Labs as one of their map rotations.
Yeah. As things open up, if you guys don't know, you have to go through every map on the rotation before you go into any other map at free will. So that means you have to go through all 5 before you can repeat customs as much as you want if you really want to. But that's the thing is, I don't think I've casted anything yet where the main rotation after people are let loose to do their thing is labs.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because, with customs, you have the opportunity for PvE, PvP, and a lot of loot and scav boss and guards. But if you don't need scav boss and guards anymore, do you remove that and try to switch it out with a labs map for those PvP kills? So that's something interesting that I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh, somebody picking up that fire clean. Going ahead, Kippen and Tweak deciding to go to reserve as their next map in rotation. I like this. I think Reserve is another well-rounded map, but not when it comes to extracts. Picking up a good kill there by Tweak. Using an MP7.
Yeah, that thing melts through anything like butter. The APSX is deadly.
Coming to help you.
They're office side, blue side.
So we definitely have
this is something interesting.
Going customs,
Yeah, so this is something interesting. Is it looks like Malding and Balding are going customs labs, whereas Kippen and Tweak are going customs reserve. So they are doing the 2 map rotation, and just trying to go back and forth. I wonder how, we're gonna see it play out. We're gonna see whose rotation was the better choice here in the end. But Malding and Balding snipping Kippen and Tweak's heels very closely, party.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I mean, you got reserve with a bunch of PvP, PvE. Oh, Malding and Balding getting the action over by the loading area. Nice kill there. A bunch of bodies over here. Is there another one?
He's at the top of the stairs.
So that's what we're seeing is intense action. And we got streamer items on labs. Like, look at this.
Oh no!
Taze goes down.
Taze goes down into a fight, and then oh, come on. You got this.
Deadly gets the pickup.
Come on, Deadly, picking it up. Beautiful shots.
Looks like we got possible. Yep. 2 more. Definitely 1.
Where was he in hangar?
Tossing the nade. Bog champs.
Oh no!
No!
That timing of the push.
Oh, and Kippen goes down too.
Push Kippen goes down also.
Oh, he goes down from Queen.
I just saw that.
This is not the caster's curse, chat. I promise you.
no.
And Tweak is getting lit up now.
Keep your screen up for me, Kippen.
Kippen and Tweak passing the
No
420
kills
mark
from
for points.
Kippen.
Nice
That is
in
going to
chat.
be painful.
Oh man, will this MP7
About
pull through for
33
him?
minutes in the tournament left.
That's
I'm
rough,
just
man.
gonna
Use
go
your
see
partner
what's
with a
like
half
into
hour
these
left.
Yeah, they were on
Yeah,
third.
yeah.
I saw where they
Get the
killed
points
guy.
that you
Join
can.
the cave
Yeah.
and then kill the guy on third. Meanwhile, one is looting me outside.
As he
probably.
says, from the window to the wall.
Is what I would guess is gonna happen.
Yeah, this is.
I doubt they're both gonna go out from.
This is super important. I think this is a smart play by Tweak. Going ahead and pushing over to where his teammate died, trying to pick up those kills to get anything on the board for this raid. So it's not a wasted raid. And then get out, reset, and do it again. 33 minutes left. They're running low on time. They've possibly, at most, got time for 3 more raids with 33 minutes left.
I'm in the right building, aren't I?
Nope.
No?
Oh, you're in the wrong building. You are in Bishop. You need to go to Queen, my friends.
Oh.
King is the one in the middle.
Oh, fucking pain and suffering.
Yeah, I died by the back.
Same. Relative, my man.
Crawl space.
So this building?
I'm behind, but yeah, I'm guessing.
Oh, man. Gotta be careful.
Yes.
I think most people don't realize that when you get shot, you lose stam. Gotta be careful.
Oh, I know where you died.
The buildings
Yeah,
in this place. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were up on third.
Yeah,
It's
so
all
through
making
this gate,
sense
yeah,
now.
and upstairs.
Yep.
He's on 3rd floor.
Let's listen to how this plays out with Tweak here. What is he going to do?
All alone on reserve.
Oh!
He's right there! There's another one! What are they doing? What?
They were both AFK.
They're AFK! What?
There might be more of them. Check the other rooms.
Is that you?
Jeez.
What?
LAN party gamers, internet fell out?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, man. I mean,
Wait, what the
easy
fuck?
points, I guess, on the AFK gamers. Is there a third?
Check the other room.
Yeah, I got the tags, but should I check their bags for MCBs? Like, no, I mean, nah. What are the odds?
I mean, the
not
odds are
a
good.
bad idea.
The odds are really good, Tweak, where you're at.
Bags or
That's the
drop
thing.
and check over there, you know.
Check the bags and then
I don't need
maybe
to grab your
F1
tag, do I?
exfil.
Nope.
Will I just leave then?
Yeah, you can go.
That's the other thing. If he has another gear set ready to go, it wouldn't be a half bad idea. But if he has to build another
Oh,
kit,
yeah,
then he
good
has
shot.
to make it out now.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm very
weird.
confused
I-
about
The
what
server
like.
crash or like what the fuck?
I have
Like,
no
I
idea
feel like
what just happened.
I feel like the one guy was
And your
searching
mom
a
called you for dinner?
box.
Oh my god, I can't get up here.
Well, like, Kippen died, so what happened between Kippen getting killed and them moving over to the opposite side of the building? Because that's not where they killed
Do you
Kippen.
have RBAM key?
No, I don't.
Close. Not a circuit board. And here we go.
MCB!
Oh, circuit
Oh,
board!
there it is.
Yes!
Oh, woo!
There it
Let's
is.
get it!
There we
There we
go.
go.
30 minutes left.
Kippen, where do I go? D2?
Nice.
D2
30-minute
or
warning
it's up to
from
you.
the battle
Doesn't
mod.
matter.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Wait,
D2
did they not
just to
bring
kill
a
scouts and
paracord
raiders
for
if they're
Red
down there.
Rebel?
I do
I'm
not
just waiting.
think
I'm
so.
on a roll with
Tweak,
this NPC.
Probably
he
the
left.
one
He
who
kept.
called
He
for the
managed to
one.
keep that Red Rebel from that Woods raid because it was important to him, but he didn't bring a paracord to leave through it. So we're gonna go ahead and tune
Gotta
into
love it.
Malding and Balding also. This is our second and first place on both scenes here.
Oh, okay.
He's running
Jeez,
to
now
it.
we got-
Good. Good. I was
Oh,
worried.
yeah. We got Team
I am
Flow are
happy.
creeping up closer,
That light above
or lessening the gap between them and Malding. 360 to 379.
Any raiders?
Oh, check ration supply crate, the one behind you.
Oh yeah, good call.
Let's see if we can pull up Team Flowmore. Looks like Kippen Tweak are holding it down. Tweak's probably going to check his stuff on the way out and try to regroup.
I think he's checking for a. Yeah, I was gonna say, party. I think he's checking for a paracord somewhere, or he's just gonna go to D2. Really smart, trying to find any streamer items. Very good for them. Oh, Malding and Balding getting into it up top in our top right-hand corner.
Nothing. I'll check his bag.
It begins. What? Hayes getting some action. Ooh. Set of grenades landed by him.
Go ahead and tune into Team Flowmore, getting into it also.
They're fighting Scab Boss, it seems.
Yep, that's the one I'm fighting.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know. Yeah, just hear him fucking getting shot.
And more with the backup. Malding and Balding fighting over by the drug area as well.
He's dead.
Okay.
Hayes hanging
one
over
more,
the wall.
One more somewhere. I think he's like on the.
Going for the push with the
right
double nade.
entrance from where you come from.
I'm gonna let you deal with that. I'm gonna go old gas mission though.
Go.
All right. Flo and Claymore cleaning up their area.
Whoa, look at Malding and Balding getting into it, trying to find the person in the bush, lighting them up along that, picking up a PMC kill.
Good.
All right, and Deadly over by the drug lab, picking up the free fire, going around the corner with the flashlight battle.
Come on, good stuff, picking that up. Good stuff.
I got the last.
There we go. Flo got the last one as well. Nice. There's the points. There's the points you like to see. 366 for Team Flowmore, the best caliber ever.
Right now?
Very true.
Oh!
Look how close.
Clay's getting into a double fight. He gets one down. There's one more in the village.
You got this.
Yep.
Did he get him? Did he get the second one?
I
think he got the second one. Nice. Flow's coming up, backing up as
I'm in
well.
the grass corridor right now. I'm in a green stem.
Yes, sir.
Look at all of this combat that is happening all over the place. Just crazy amounts of fighting. This is why Customs is a great map. It's just all around action.
That's a lot of info we had. Do we want to go for the last two?
You see going on right now on Customs today.
Okay. All right, hang on.
It is the weekend. All the boys are hopping on
for
the raids, apparently.
Don't worry about me.
I'm pushing to doors.
Loving this
We're
action
a
today.
little low on ammo, but we're moving.
Yeah, looks like we're a little low on ammo. I mean, even though he's got 2 guns, no biggie.
We keep pushing.
Man, buddy.
More scabs being picked up by Malding and Balding. Look how close, party. Team Flowmore has closed that gap to Malding and Balding. This second place could swing at any moment, and all of them were still within striking distance of Kippen and Tweak.
Did you clear inside already by any chance?
I have not.
372, 394.
Third down. We need one more kill, Flo.
This is literally going to be coming down to the exfils.
One more, dude. One more. Come on, go get it.
We got that shit. We got that.
Oh, you hear these comms right now, party. You hear Clay saying to Florence, find that last PMC, get us our 7, get us our points on the board, get that 25 point gap closed.
Deadly.
On board the red container.
Deadly with another PMC. Oh, he's taking shots over by construction area as well.
Oh, that's a grenade.
Here comes the nade.
Go fucking get it, dude.
Oh, Team Liv.
Nice.
Picking it up. Oh, no, he goes down. Oh, every single raid comes down to surviving right now. It is so important to survive as a team with this close of a score. Every 10 points matters so much.
Wow, man. That's unfortunate. He unfortunately took the short end of the stick on that one with Deadly. So
okay, I didn't kill the player.
See if his buddy can clean it up, hop on out, and get those points that unfortunately his teammate could not connect.
Get him, Flo. Come on, Flo.
Come on. Lawrence is hunting PMCs, trying to get that 7th kill there, party. And what are we going to see here? I'm so...
Oh, we got him! Oh, that's it! We did it! Oh, 4-9!
Right, reset,
Get the
reset
check
Fortress.
marks ready to go.
Yeah,
7
Fortress.
PMC kills for Team Flowmore.
Go.
Taking the lead over Malding Balding with the last
This is the
25
one, Flo,
minutes.
this is the one.
Let's go!
Let's get it, boys. Great job.
10 points also for
As soon as we get
Then
confirmation,
we got
if
Malding
we
Balding
got
on
it,
top as well, contending for their second place spot.
Let's go.
It is on. They have their check mark. Let's see those check marks in chat. Good stuff.
Picking up the kill.
It's the one, dude.
Get it. Come on.
We got one. There's another one.
Oh, sashimi. Careful the
So
sashimi.
much action happening
the
right
heel.
now on the screen.
I'm out of boat.
Oh no.
Oh
Do
no!
not die.
Close out of bullets. We got
It's
tased.
very important that
Reload.
Butcher
Get
stays
the
alive.
kill. Nice.
I'm in it.
Nice kill, dude.
Oh, easy, dude. Easy. Yeah.
Yes,
Easy.
Taste
Look at the
cleaning up the
scores!
construction site.
I'm pretty much
Look
at the
at
attractor
this
already.
chat.
I mean, just honestly, just reset.
3 teams over 400. Flowmore just pushed into second with 10 points. Kippen Tweak are at
Everyone's dead. I
444.
killed one.
It is closing down so fast right now.
Let's go, Flo.
Here we go. Taze taking the F1 exfil. There we go. Flowmore getting the exfil together.
There it is.
At this.
There it is.
There
That's
it
the
is,
one we
brother.
needed,
Yes,
Flowmore going over the 420 mark with that
7
exfil as
team
well.
secrets.
Big raids. Nice,
25
boys. We
point
got the
boost.
check mark for Team Flowmore. Look at that. That's what we were saying earlier.
is
All
5
we need
kills
is
with
these
the
boys to get a
tags.
check mark to put
2
them
scouts.
back in
You check for
to the running. Look at that.
text
Second
message.
place so far. Scores are updated up until this second as well. Let's go to the Sherpas, see what they're doing on over reserve. Holy moly, Fluffy.
Itself.
That was
I know, party. I'm with you, man. This is just this is insanity.
Okay, let me go take a look at it.
Go for it.
Team
Oh,
Sherpas
man.
deciding to put this into their rotation. 4 maps. There's a lot, like we've said over and over today. You can find a lot of good items here on reserve. There's PvP, there's PvE, there's scav bosses, there's loot. So see if this can help them get some good runs. Realistically, they got about 2 good runs left in them. See what they can do with it.
Yeah, just a scab.
Got a scav outside. That's the thing, you
dude,
know.
let's
If we get
go-
these
let's go
boys to
towards
pop
storming
off with a bunch of
reset.
PMCs, will even out their first column as well. Get a nice little
what
stream
do you
item
think?
and an
Outside the
exfil.
building.
And that's the thing. We get this raid
dropping
in.
it
These
now.
guys need
I'm
to
in. I'm
do
gonna kill a scab.
very well for
I
the
got
next
the
2
scab.
raids. That
Roger.
is what they need to do to win.
That is exactly
Yeah,
it.
what do you
Once
think?
hey,
Let's go
Miss
to our storming
Magpie,
reset.
thank you
Hey.
for bringing all of the Magpies over to the battle.
this
Appreciate
building for
it,
the
guys.
stab boss,
Welcome.
maybe?
We are closing in on the last 22
I'm
minutes,
just super
and it
low
is an
now.
extremely
Okay.
close
Do
competition.
you have M4?
Not
Or
many
M4?
points are separating first,
No,
second,
I actually have
and
the guy
third.
from the other guy.
So we appreciate the love. Thank
I
you so
don't
much.
think the scab bosses here, though. Yeah, let's go dome. Let's go dome. Let's not
So
make that
our
shit.
first, second, and third are out of raid right now. They are all trying to get back into raid as quick as possible. Realistically, they are looking to get 1 or 2 more raids in. It's going to be very difficult to do that. But the Sherpas are trying to just close in, get a little bit closer to that 3rd place spot.
Mags, I hope you are doing well. Thank you again for sending your community
Yeah,
on
it's a
over. If you
spawn
guys do
for
not know,
MCB in
Mags
the
is part of the
basement at
evasion
B2.
team that we have on over here. Go give her some
Oh,
love
shit,
if you
getting
haven't
shot at,
already.
getting shot at. There's
Oh, we got a
someone
fight
Oh,
on the
red
road.
7.
7.
I couldn't see him. Dude.
Getting lit up.
I don't know where.
Oh,
Must shoot his teammate.
He-
Oh, that wasn't his
I'm moving
teammate.
up as well.
that
Oh, he
I was gonna say.
Oh,
Oh no,
he
it
crouched.
wasn't his teammate.
crouched behind
He
the rock.
hesitated
Red is
because
down.
of what happened earlier, and unfortunately, it cost him his life.
Let's see how Tack plays it out.
I got one scab kill. Scab kill.
Oh,
I'm dead as well.
oh
Oh,
no, Tech was
the
down
first
also.
shot.
Grenades at this position. 9 of them killed him.
Oh no, man.
Oh,
The Sherpas
so
going down.
unfortunate.
Both. First shot.
Oh,
each, too.
man.
Customs coming in for the
I
point
feel
leader.
like
Yeah.
SR11 may
Oh
Okay,
man,
Kippen and
that's
Tweak.
unfortunate for the Sherpas.
It is very
know.
unfortunate. Kippen and Tweak
It
coming in
wasn't
on our
earlier,
customs
but-
raid. This is our points leader. Party Pineapple, they're doing what they've done best
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day today, man. They are
like
splitting
2 of them.
up. I like to
Oh,
see
yeah.
it, but it makes me nervous because surviving is very important at this moment.
Skip crack house if you want, like.
Well,
go
20
left
points
and then-
between
That's
them
what
and
I'm
Team
doing, yeah.
Flowmore right now. I think, like you said, exfil is going to be the big thing right now. Making sure that they keep their lead right now is going to be a big thing. So it's a very risky thing, and I think that today they've been
I just
doing a
wanna go
very
check those
risky
2
thing the
crates.
whole time, but it's been paying off in their favor, as you guys can see.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other
And
thing
as-
is, these guys are splitting up, but they're not really far apart, like we said before. This is probably the farthest they've been, or probably going to be throughout their whole raid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the moment where they are going to be at their weakest. But I mean, they're both, and that's not saying that they're not both amazing solo players. They can handle their own. But if one of them does get in trouble, this is the point of being far, far away,
I don't
and
think I
it
have
makes it
anything
very
cracked
hard to answer
or,
if something bad does happen.
compound
Now,
Either.
45 points on the board for Kippen and Tweak. Team Flowmore is creeping
God.
up
He found
so
the T, didn't he?
fast.
So
Like,
quickly.
so fast.
Oh, I did.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, you already had the
I think
tea.
the thing right now. So I think that I mean we see that Kippen and Tweak are going on to customs right now. I don't think we've seen Rashala so far, and I don't imagine if they are here, but if they are here.
Yeah, exactly like you just said. Kippen and Tweak got scav balls 3 times in their first 3 raids, and they have not seen him again in the last 7 straight customs our reserve raids. They haven't seen Rashala or Gluhar, and they've been getting very unlucky in this. So hopefully they can maybe get them. It doesn't look like they're here today on this either, unless they're at gas station.
I'm going straight for like.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be their last bet to look on over. Yep.
Shots over there and stuff.
Yep. Tweak's getting the idea. He's hearing grenades on over there. Possibility of Rashala. That's the thing. If these guys get the second check mark, that will definitely solidify them into first and second.
Yeah, they really need to pick up that 15 scavs. That will give them a huge 25-point lead, push them out a little bit, give them a little bit of a cushion. Obviously, nothing that they can sit on and be comfortable with, because with the way the Team Flowmore is playing, it does not matter. They need to stay on, like, they just need to keep being speedy over and over, because Team Flowmore is not going to give them an opportunity to slow down.
Good job, man.
Well, let's go.
Exactly, and I think it is a compliment to say that all of these guys are awesome players by saying that this is the first time all 4 teams have completed at least 1 quest during the EU Duo series as well.
Trust the method, and, you know, gonna work in the end.
Here, Kippen saying, trust the method. They went ahead and they found some Sacri LT, really good.
There we go.
Looks like, oh, Kippen is picking up a PMC, little guy over here.
Gonna go look for players now.
Oh, the Bambi.
Look how 46 PMC kills again, and 42 PvE kills.
It's nuts, dude. These guys are getting almost 4. They're getting almost 4 PMCs per raid. They're not even the leaders.
17 minutes.
17 minutes left.
Pretty sure it was. Updated to 47 for Kippen and Tweak. We got Malding Balding with 48. Insane.
Yep. So an interesting to note here, party, is today is the first time all 4 teams have completed at least 1 quest during the EU Duo series. So this is the very first time everybody has completed at least 1 quest.
I'm gonna go check new gas and.
New gas, yeah, it was new gas.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's really cool to see how people have employed different strategies and still coming to the same sort of results, but in different flavors. Yo, Gino,
very true.
Going on?
What's Yep, there we go. Gino, welcome everybody from Gino Stream to the last 15 minutes of this very, very close battle. Oh, going ahead, picking up. Oh, there's another one behind the crate. Reloading that MP7, dropping him. Also, beautiful by Tweak. Realizing he was in danger, repositioning, reloading, and getting that kill. Enjoying this MP7, putting in some work. Something we don't see in the competitions much. And we have Malding and Balding, our 3rd place, nipping at the heels of 2nd inside labs once again.
Oh yeah, amazing spatial awareness over there from Tweak. Yeah, guys, if you guys don't know, 1st and 2nd from today are going on to the finals and a chance at winning
They didn't even have
$1,500 for 1st place.
Yeah, I don't think these guys have
on
shown
over the championships.
It is so close with these top 2 teams pushing on to our finals on next Saturday. They are all not slowing down. This was one of the things that we had talked about earlier. How do they keep the momentum going? And it looks like they understand what's on the line, and they are pushing as fast and hard as they can. Kippen and Tweak just running through customs, trying to reset, maybe get one more. Oh no! Deadly goes down around the corner.
Deadly.
Malding and Balding go down. They're both down out of the raid. They have got to try to get back into one as fast as they can to secure some points.
Yeah, it's a big crucial moment for them right now. I think that Kippen and Tweak have a very, very good situation going on right now. They rushed through the customs over into the other spawns before the other players could make it out, so they got themselves in a very good situation for PvP. They're getting into a little action right now.
Yeah, they have just been so unlucky with any more scav ball skills and just not been able to pick up that extra check mark that would really help them out. But they are sitting at 475 points with Team Flowmore at 444. Still a very close. This is going to come down to the wire. Who's going to be first? Who's going to be second? And if Malding and Balding can get back in, they're still in the opportunity to get second. So it's anybody's game on who's moving on to our finals next week.
I'm gonna push him.
Ooh, Flo goes down.
No, Flo goes down.
We get into a fight as well in the woods, taking down a player. Claymore taking down the PMC. I'm pretty sure that took down Flo as well.
Get a flare, gross. Oh, you need to get this other guy's tag.
The turn of events.
Every point counts. Don't leave tags behind. Don't leave anything behind. This is the moment we're getting out together. Everything is super important.
So they missed out on 10 points for the Team Exfil and Team Flowmore. But it doesn't mean that they're still not out of the running with 13 minutes left. We still got Malding and Balding with at least one raid left. See if Team Flowmore can at least get another streamer item and maybe another raid in as well. Kippen and Tweak right now seem to hold their own with the 480. It looks like they might actually make it out. With, close to 500 points.
Close to 500 points. I would really, Kippen and Tweak, I think they need to get out right now, try to reset. They have 13 minutes left on the clock. Get into another raid, try to pick up and close out as many points as they can to stay in the lead. Team Flowmore, though, not wasting any time. Do you think that it's smart for Florence to stay into this? I mean, there's 13 minutes left. Do you think he should have F1'd already out of this raid and gone ahead and them try to push for one more raid to close the gap a little bit more?
14 minutes
well, you
left.
see on over on the right, you've got Flo actually sitting there building his kit and everything. So even if Claymore were to get out 10 seconds ago, he would still be waiting for his teammate to finish building his kit. So making use of your time is a big thing, you know, in as much as it is out right now. So
it is.
Looks like we got Flo ready to go. So as long as he makes it out, we'll be all good now.
Wow.
Yep. Kippen and Tweak going ahead and getting out, getting that 10 points extract. And then we've got Claymore getting out also. Man.
I killed one player as well. I got the tag.
Just missed the Sherpas.
No tag on me.
Oh, nobody is in right at the moment, party. So everybody is trying to rush to get back in for at least one more raid before our timer is up. Guys, once again, I want to thank Gino. I want to thank Miss Magpie. Thank you guys for letting your communities come over and experience what Evasion is all about. And just get to experience this really hyped last 10 minutes. At this time, I do want to say, if you are enjoying it and you want to be a part of this, make sure you go over to the Evasion Twitter at evasion_GG. They post all of the information about the competitions when they go live, what to expect, and how to sign up for future competitions. The other place that you can find all of that information is over on evasion.gg website, where you can find the rules, the competitive team, which Miss Max is a part of, and you can also find the merch that helps support this competition each and every week. Party, man, this is close.
Dude, I mean, we always see the semifinals coming down to the wire like this, but I don't think we've seen it quite this close in a while. And honestly, with just under 12 minutes left, we have nobody in our raid as well. So it's going to come down to literally like the last few seconds, like we've seen quite a few times in this bracket as well too. I think that if you guys don't know, the timer up above us, that's not official. That's going to be towards the battle mods to make sure that is an official count. So once it reaches 0, nothing else is counted. But it's not to say that we might not have some last minute action as well. So what are you thinking? What do you think? We're gonna have a little upset. We're gonna have people hold their own.
I don't know. We are seeing some great competition from every single person. We've seen some missteps. We've seen some amazing plays today. But remember, the semifinals is going to be the top 2 from today, moving on to next Saturday. And then tomorrow, Sunday, at the exact same time, 2 p.m. EDT and 7 p.m. BST, we're going to have a whole nother set of competitors. Breaking Hayes, Walker and Iron Fist, Philbo and Epsy, Ains, and Big D, my friend. Another action-packed day. Great competitors tomorrow, and the top 2 from that will move on to the championship round next week. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over into Malding and Balding. Our third place is in. There are on customs. This is the map, I think, that is the one that can allow them to get into third or second place and get into that competition.
Oh yeah, we got 10 minutes pretty much on the dot to make the best of. So this is going to be their only raid. There's definitely not enough time to get back into and put enough of a dent into another raid to make things count. So hopefully we find Rashala. Looks like these boys are going for the split again. So is that going to pay off from... We've seen a lot of people splitting today. So is it going to be the common strat, or is it going to be the time when people stick together that matters the most?
It looks like they are going for the split strat here. One of them is pushing over to Fortress. The other one is pushing towards Dorm. And I think this is the way that you have to play this. You know that you're in third place. It's very dangerous to do, but you have to have confidence in your solo capabilities. One of the things I always suggest to new players that have been running with people is make sure you at least run some days by yourself. Get used to solo running in Tarkov. That way you can get your skills up. And you're not having, you're learning from your mistakes that way. So you understand the combat a little bit better. Looks like we've got Taze getting into it with the PMC over here on the hill. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing, honestly. This area is my least favorite. So many bushes.
Lots of bushes. Going ahead and popping that SJ1. Oh, see that Tracer coming through the trees, giving their position away, allowing Taze to find them. Hopefully picked up that kill. Hard to tell because there is a lot of bushes here. Picked it up. Beautiful shot.
Here we see it. The information game at its best.
Where did I kill the first guy?
Now they do have their 7 PMCs in one raid. It looks like they picked up 2 kills there. Really good from Taze. They are looking for 15 boss/guard kills. I don't know how close they are to this. And if Rashala is here, will this give them that 25-point boost up that they really, really need? Because realistically, if they get that check mark, that puts them into second place, not counting everything else that is going on.
Yeah, that's the goal that they're looking for right now. 425, you know, just the check mark alone is going to set them over into second as well. So that's the thing. That's not even including the other points for the actual target getting killed. Looks like we got the fort getting a little mixed up on over there. There's nobody on over Rashala there. We got nobody on over towards dorms for Rashala as well. So we're going to have Malding Balding and Flowmore on your screen. And we got Malding and Balding for your audio.
Both choosing to go to customs, like we've said over and over. This is the most rounded map for this competition. Oh, getting lit up!
Action coming from 3-story.
I'm chill on the ground floor. Yep.
Here's the question.
We're gonna spend
Deadly
2...
go into the FG? No, he does not. He's gonna go for the flank.
I can't really. Problem is I can't really push that.
6.5.
Okay, right. 5.5. Let us know.
Alright, looks like Team Flowmore is looking for time keeps from their battle mod.
Exactly. Very good communication with the battle mod, using the battle mod to the fullest to let them know every single minute that they have left. And it sounds like they are going to want to try to pick up as many points as they can and then get to that extract for the 10 extra extract points as a team. They're staying together. This is interesting. What do you think about this, party?
I mean, we said at the beginning of the raid, let's see if it comes time to have people stick together, or if they're gonna sit there and split up or whatnot.
Oh!
Claymore's gonna take a shot from a scab, I believe.
Maybe, yeah. I'm getting back into cover.
From the hill or from Stronghold?
Yeah, we got an AK.
Looks like they're getting engaged by a player as well. Silent shot popped over near.
I moved up.
The 2 dudes.
Yeah, I see.
Now again, that's the other thing. You know, Exfil is going to be even more desirable now than ever with that 10 points to set them apart.
Yeah, the 10-point extract is so important at this moment because it allows you. It's a cushion point system. It really is. It gives you that safety net of saying, hey, 10 more points. If somebody dies in their raid, that's 10 points they can't get, but 10 points we got.
Not crack case, it's construction. Bush in. Sorry, Bush. Forward, okay.
Exactly. There's no way to deny your competitors points So it's all on you and your duo to make the best of the situations that you have. A lot of decision making, a lot of skill, a little bit of luck.
Okay, so
5 minutes.
More comms right there from them. Yep, just saying 5 minutes left.
I guess they're in
427.
Oh!
There we go. Malding Balding getting into the fight.
That might be a 2-man up there.
Pretty much trailing you
Definite
right
multiple.
now.
And unfortunately, Deadly is way too far away to get there and help at this time. This is scary. This is super scary for them.
Oh yeah, Taze knows that he can make the best of his movement right here. He's going. Oh no, there go the leggies.
Oh!
I'll go for the front entrance.
Oh, he almost had the movement play too. That would have been gold for him.
No,
I'm alive.
Look at the score though. Kippen and Tweak, 496, almost at 500. Looks like Claymore just got shot at from Fortress.
Behind me,
Possibly.
outdoors, dude.
Claymore is just getting popped by random pistols.
Oh, finding
there's
him
a
down
player.
in the tunnel.
To the right.
Holy moly.
I wasn't going out.
Heavy bleed, by the way. Look at this dude. Little Bambi. He's trying to get his pocket watch.
Time? 4 minutes, you say.
Right, 4 minute warning we have.
Did we touch this?
Hayes is holding it down still. Trying to make
we
moves.
heard that guy then.
You
I'm
don't need, I'm
rescuing my arm. You're going to
Definitely
control
pick it up.
construction.
Yeah, I killed.
Alright, go towards construction now.
Oh, I don't know if
That's the only
surgery
place we
arm
could've
is
got sniped
super
from.
important right
Okay,
now.
so
I
it's
feel like they
snipe
need to
scout
just
needs
push
back.
towards an extract, get a couple of scav kills, try to secure this second place because Malding and Balding is not far away. They are super close.
People here.
Talking about, oh,
This is not you have to remember, dude. This is not our extract side. We commit to this. We got to get back in.
Thing Malding and Balding playing for the win right now. If they get the exfil plus the PMC kills.
Get one
Did
kill.
you just
Get
hear
one
what Florence
kill.
said?
Give a tag and we're running back.
Florence just said this is not their extract side.
Plus scabs.
Close the door.
Oh no.
No.
What side did they spawn?
Go up and now, Rat. Go up and Rat and kill that fucker.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm not sure, but like,
Went over.
they need to get power and leave. And it looks
Deadly is
like
now
we've got
at
Deadly
the
showing
door.
up.
Flash, no. Cool.
That's the guy who killed
I'm gonna go from the right side to the blue side.
There they go.
You vector?
Yeah, there's one close to me though. I can fly him, don't worry.
Or my bathroom area.
We gotta push him.
Pinch between two.
It's ran. Did you run then? Did you run?
Yeah, I'm in the middle courtyard.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
the target
There's a
between
guy
Malding
between
and
me.
Balding.
You play your guys.
Yeah, but I can't kill him without this guy being dead.
There we go.
Oh,
he goes
no!
down.
Deadly goes
I
down!
killed my guy.
Oh
Get
no!
it out. No.
This is a shit situation.
Oh!
Oh no.
Popping a blue
Time?
Popping a blue stim. Let me close.
2 minutes.
I did kill my guy.
Big red side.
Well, that's an
This is
So,
it.
No. We
Oh,
got
he
the
traded with him.
We are, dude. You called
oh,
Oh, that sucks, dude. That's the thing, you got a minute and a half, man.
That's fine.
Make the best of the Taze, get that PMC kill, and
I didn't
yeah, you gotta
so
get
I
the
did kill
tags.
guy. It's my guy.
oh
Oh,
no,
man,
Claymore
Kippen
and them do
Tweak.
not. Claymore and them don't know what spawn or what extract they have. They like Claymore just checked. He's like, no, this is our spawn over here. What are we doing? They've got a minute 20 to get the spawn to get that 10 points. Oh,
There goes Taze.
Get out now.
Like, Flo, get into the fight. There's players as well? Oh, we got players.
I know where I'm from.
Mike,
Outside, I think?
spray it down, why don't you?
Where they came from.
Okay, elbow. Okay, I'm right from the outside now.
oh, so close. 1 minute left in the
go.
competition.
Nice.
Another win. Oh,
Nice
beautiful.
kill.
Tag flash.
Seconds.
Where do you kill the
Despite
guy?
his partner dying,
Bathroom?
put it on amazing
Go
plays.
straight past and into the room on the left where my body is.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
his buddy
finding the last
died
body.
to a trade.
Oh, finding his buddy's tag.
Oh,
Another
there's
one just
another
came in.
one.
Let's pick it
Whoa.
up. Oh my God, he picked up another one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
30 seconds left. He is done. He's like, that's it. That's the best we
He
can
knows.
do.
He knows what's
Right
up.
here.
Doesn't even have a grenade.
He hasn't got 2 story keys.
How many attacks do you have?
Oh man, Team Flowmore unable to make their way out before the timer runs out.
I could maybe have chat safe.
But despite that, look at these scores that we got going on right now. They are not completely updated, but look how close we got things going on, man.
Go for the reset.
Man, this competition literally was so close.
Claymore gets a kill before the timer goes off.
Pick it up. What did that count? The battle mod will make a call on if that counted or not. Pick it up one more at the end. Party. This has been a competition. This has been something special.
Oh man, every second it's just something else is just getting thrown at us right now. Like honestly, like every single team did amazing today. Obviously, some circumstances were worse off than others. Some people got luckier than others, but watching everybody play is just such a treat, man. So I mean that last second kill by Claymore, it's just that's just the standard of today, honestly. So
it really is, Party, and we've seen time and time again today. There was so much competition in people coming up with strategies, those strategies failing them, trying to readjust their strategies, and just putting on a great show. They competed at a level that, you know, a lot of people in Tarkov may never get to. They put on so much work, and I mean everybody from you know, last place to first place. Nobody didn't perform well today. There was missteps, which caused a lot of the points to go one way or another. There was little hiccups, but that's natural. That happens in every competition. We see that.
That's Tarkov.
And man, yeah, it was a great show. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try to figure out the points. We're going to try to figure out all of this and get everything straightened out. Make sure we have everything for the entire competition straightened away. Our battle mods do a great job double checking, triple checking, so that way we give you the accurate data as it comes available to us. Party, man, what was your moment? What was your moment from today?
I think the last I can't really pick a moment, but I think the last hour, like I always get so excited once we hit that last hour mark, because you know, like the pressure is kind of mounting onto the contestants. They kind of start making decisions that are a little bit more instinctual rather than calculated and whatnot. So it's really cool to see how they just pressure through themselves and push through. Because I mean, the PvP in the last hour was insane. Honestly, I think that little you know, top down that we had right there at the end was amazing.
Yeah, it truly was, and I mean, for me, a lot of it was like I'm renaming Team Flowmore to Team Superman. When they did, like, both of them had Superman kills today, where they just decided to leap into the air at some point and snap onto who they were trying to kill and just kill them. And it was a great showing. Yeah, it was soaring. And for the other thing that was so interesting was, even though, like, yesterday we had multiple lead changes. I think we had 8 lead changes yesterday. We didn't see that today, but it was never a moment where somebody wasn't within striking distance of being able to take a different position. So second was always within striking distance of first. First was, you know, third was always within striking distance of second, and it was just very entertaining. You love to see it. It puts on, it just makes the show that much more entertaining. Oh, exactly. Guys, chat. Yeah, GG's all around to our competitors. Remember, once all of the totals are finalized, the top 2 competitors will be moving on to next Saturday to the finals for the cash prize. This isn't just for bragging rights anymore. There's money involved, and you know, a pretty good chunk of money too. We're talking a lot here, and I man, whew. I'm excited. I'm excited to see everything that unfolds.
Honestly, like every time that we go through the brackets, it just gets closer and closer as we go towards the brackets. We go to the semifinals. I'm sure the championships are going to be just as close as well. I mean, I don't think there's really much else to say besides, like, guys, go follow all the contestants today. Go find your favorite new streamer. Go hang out. Be part of the communities, because there's so many different play styles and different types of personalities that there's going to be something that you find in any of these competitions.
Exactly.
So it's always a blast, man.
Yeah, you said it very well. There's a million different play styles in Tarkov. You can play any way that you want to. You can use whatever you want to, and watching these people play, you learn an entirely new aspect of Tarkov. Every single weekend that we do this and we watch these competitions, I learn a new aspect or a new flank or something new, and I've been playing for 3 years, and I'm still learning new stuff every single day. So it is great to see. It is a lot of fun.
There's always,
it truly is.
Yeah, there's always something to learn. There's always, like we said, different types of play styles, different types of things to learn. There's different types of just like ways to think about it with an FPS chess game, Dark Souls, whatever you want to call it. It's a strategy game that we have right here that we're playing, and seeing how we have the battles that put people into different situations, and seeing how people react to it, whatnot, and seeing how chat enjoys them, because even chat, like, they have a different interpretation on how things go as well. Obviously, everyone goes with the playstyle stuff, but it's a little deeper than that. Everyone has a different point of view on what they would do and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So either way, it's really cool to see how things go, and I guess we have the counters coming off for things. So I guess we'll hop on over and do a little commercial break real quick, guys, and don't forget to check out all the Evasion media stuff. We got the Twitter, we got the TikTok, we got the Instagram, and we got the website as well. Check out the merch, all that cool stuff. Guys, we'll be back in a few minutes for things, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the results go.
Yep. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes right after these commercial breaks. Exactly, party. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see.
Excited. All right, let's get it. See you guys in a few.
I'm pushing, help. One more. Dad, hold on! Go home! You think you can take me, bro? Nobody can. What's up? Get the fuck off me!
Ready? Yep. That explains the massive amount of footsteps that I heard.
See ya. Thinking about it, and I'm just like, well, that was that then. Okay. There's no fucking way I just hit that. What?
Should have been grabbing the CPU fan. No, sir.
Great success. Yes, very nice.
He's in the hallway. On the left.
Oh, he's out the door. I'm dead.
I got him. Oh, there's another one.
Got him. Got both of them.
Oh god, I got one below me too. Still alive. Okay, I got both my boys. I'm going back upstairs.
Kill one. Kill two. Kill three. Let's fucking go, baby. Baby Ronald, what's going on, boys? How are we?
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Party Pineapple, are you ready to reveal our winners and where everybody stands?
I am incredibly ready. It's been an insane day so far. So let's start things off with fourth and third, huh?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hop into right with our fourth and third place. So fourth place today is going to be the Sherpas. I read 7 and Takali's 316 points in 12 raids. They had the most PvE kills of the day with 57. That is 4.75 PvE kills a raid. They were absolutely destroying the AI on every single map. Lowest number of raids of the day with only 12 though, but they survived 5 out of those 12s. They really were pushing for that guide extract. It would have helped them, just kept that momentum and just kept pushing through. But great showing from these guys. They are knowledgeable. They know how to play the game. They know how to get people around the map. So if you ever do need a Sherpa, maybe hit them up. If you're over in the EU, they can help you guys out. Let's go ahead and take a look at our third place. Malding and Balding. Deadly Silent TV and Taste FPS. 455 points in 12 raids. Most raids run with 16 today. That is a new EU record. 16 raids in 3 hours. Most PMC kills of the day also with 56. That is another new EU record. Man, these guys pushed to the very last minute. It was mind-blowing how close they were to that second place. Over and over, they held second for a loss. They lost it, and it was just a battle to the end. Great job. Round of applause for fourth and third place. Party, go ahead and take it away. Let's hear who the second and first place are.
Oh yeah, fantastic performance from everybody today. It really came down to really the last hour, the last half hour things. And speaking of which, the last half hour, Team Flowmore came in with second place at the last few raids as well. These guys put in an insane performance throughout the day. Sometimes they got the shoreline and a sig, but they pulled through when they needed to at the most. They popped through with that check mark coming in as well. They got 482 points in 14 raids. They got the highest single raid score as well with 60. And they had the highest team survival rate with 43%. These guys are amazing players, and it came through for them with the second place as well. Very, very solid performance to the boys. Make sure you go check them out, show some love as well. And then we'll move on over to first place. with 509 points in 13 raids. We have Tweak and Kippen Bro. Congratulations, boys, with the first place. We got the most total kills of the day with 98 for the boys, and they also got the most items looted for the day with 14. And to just make a little note, these boys did not leave a dog tag in the field, so they made it out with every tag that they killed as well. 54 PMCs, 44 PvE, 14 items, and 3 exfils over the 13 raids. Excellent job to the guys, and the lead only changed 2 times today. So congratulations to Kippen and Tweak, and we got Claymore and Florence moving on as well. On over to the finals next weekend, taking their hand on over towards the cash money prize.
Exactly. Yeah, and 0 dog tags left on the field today. I believe that was actually across all the competitors, not just our winners. So no dog tags left all out on the field today. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that stat was saying. So that means everybody, if they got a kill, they picked up the dog tag. That is crazy and unheard of. Well, party, let's go ahead. We're going to hop down and talk to our winners today, Kippen and Tweak, and see how, just pick their brains and pick them up some questions, all right?
Cool. Let's go get it.
What is going on, Kippen and Tweak? 2 days in a row.
Hey.
Hello. 2 in a row. Let's go.
Oh, man. 2 in a row, back to back. I'm excited to see you guys here again. I really am.
Dude, I'm excited to be here too.
Interview room this time next Saturday. Same again, guys. Yeah.
Hey, see you, Jared, next Saturday.
We're also scripting questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited, man. You guys really did not change anything from yesterday.
We really didn't, no.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing we changed is that instead of me carrying Tweak, instead took over and carried this time.
Yeah, you both split up a bunch. Like, was that like the plan? You guys just doing the solo play style and just let it play out?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we split super hard today, but I feel like we teamed up more today than we did the other days, actually.
Yeah, we ended up I think it was just kind of by chance when we were running through the map. We'd end up finding people at the same time and then just being on both ends of the fight, which was nice.
Yeah, and being split from each other, but also both of us having in different scenarios, having a good opportunity window to push in on a flank, to actually have something, not to just come in behind the teammate and spray the same angle,
Yeah, being there for the teammate with a flank and whatnot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys walk through people.
Yeah, and we saw that especially. There was one instance on customs where I believe it was you, Kippen, were fighting over at gas station, and we saw Tweak. You normally, yesterday, you guys were really far away, but today you were closer to where Tweak was able to jump over the wall, get your flank, help you out, and then go right back over the wall, back to what he was doing. He was like, "I'm good. I gotta go."
It's great.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him.
I took a headshot too. Tweak was blasting that guy right as I took a headshot. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just let your teammate take his time, huh?
Yeah, letting the teammate take his side. So one thing that and one of the things I said you guys didn't change anything from yesterday. You guys didn't change the extracts together. I thought that was going to be something we were going to see more of.
It's the same number as yesterday, isn't it? 3 raids?
Yeah. I think it was.
What isn't broken, okay? It's fine. We don't need those points. It's okay.
Those extra 30 points that, yeah.
Yeah, we did the math after the show yesterday, and we realized that if you guys had survived all of your raids, you would have not only crushed the EU grand total, you would have destroyed NA's total, which is
we
the
would have
highest
650 points.
Oh, yeah. It was like I was like, man, this is crazy. That's really, really scary. So next week, Saturday, you're going up against one of your competitors yet again, Claymore and Florence. Do you guys have any words for them? Because you've already competed against them today. What do you guys think for next week? What's your words for them and whoever you're competing against from tomorrow?
Well, they better extract 9 times. I saw they extracted 6 times today. They better do 9 times next Saturday. I think, I'm definitely the most scared of Claymore and Florence. It's just like a little vendetta thing because we lost with 1 point versus them in the Hunt tournament last time and that was me and Tweak going up against Florence and Claymore too. Yeah.
Got a little backstory.
But I think what we're going, I don't know. This next group tomorrow is going to be interesting. I feel like Field 1 Epsi did really, really good in their event, but also all the teams in there are crazy. Break and Hayes. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do. I know Walker and Iron Fist are very competent.
Yeah.
Your guys' bracket's been
Obviously,
nuts.
Ains and Big D are insane too. They're nutty players.
Honestly, everybody's a great player.
Tweak, what about you? What's your words? Because I know you've got some choice words for everybody, right?
Choice words. GLHF smile. I think is all I gotta say. I don't know. I'm not jinxing myself here. Fucking 0 kills, 0 items next week. I'm not saying shit, man.
Don't worry.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I believe in you guys. I mean, you have shown back-to-back days today, this week, of just why you are a competitive powerhouse, and I love the rivalry that you have with Claymore Plays and Florence. It's an interesting dynamic, and excited to see what unfolds next week with it, guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Tweak. Tell everybody where they can find you. All of that information.
Yeah, twitch.tv/tweak live. I don't know when I'm live. 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Who knows?
Also, tweak, Twitter, Discord.
Twitter, Discord, TikTok. Just type in Tweak, you'll find me there.
It's the same across the board. Just Tweak. What about you, Kippen?
Pretty much same thing for me. I'm Kippen Bro, pretty much everywhere. Definitely Twitch is my home though. Always will be. So y'all wanna come over? Twitch is the place to find me.
The Mixer signs you.
Mixer's making a comeback.
F in chats for Mixer, please. All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us, and it has been a pleasure to watch you both play yet again, and we can't wait to see you in the finals. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next week.
Oh yeah,
guys, cheers.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good job today, guys.
Thank you. No, good job to you guys. All right, GG's everybody. All right, Party Final, and with that conclude today's event, man. Once again, thank you for joining me, Party. Where can the folks find you?
It's always a pleasure. Honestly, I always love casting and hanging out with you guys, hanging out with you, Fluffy, hanging out with the chat and everything and whatnot. If you guys do not know me, I'm Party Pineapple. I'm a musician. I play a lot of Tarkov and play a lot of FPS games, survival games as well. I do a lot of video editing as well, all that sorts of cool stuff. So if you guys want to come check me out on Twitch, I'm live usually night times, Tuesday through Saturday. Got a Twitter, got a Discord, all that cool stuff, yada yada. Streamer plug. But anyway, thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys. Fluffy, where can we follow you as well, man?
Yeah, I appreciate it. It is always a pleasure working with you. And seriously, you guys can find me on twitch.tv/unfluffybunny, on Twitter @unfluffybunny_, and all, YouTube, TikTok. I'm on all of them. And you can find me every single day right here on Twitch, 2 to usually about 10 p.m. EST. So what we're going to do, though, is we are going to call it there. We're going to go and send everybody over to a great streamer, one of the Twitch rivals in a Champions, Arson TV. So let's go ahead and show the love over there. Send it over. Guys, say hello, and we will see you next time. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for the next round. Have a great one, everybody.
Thank you.
Much love.